And thank you, sweetie. And so I could record on iCloud because that things come out so much better with our chat. It hyperlinks everything for you. It is just awesome. But another two people I want to recognize, three, maybe four. I'm thinking. Where is she? Denise, where you at? I can't see. Is Denise here? Denise, Dr. Denise, are you on the platform?
Yes, I had to get a tissue.
Okay, where are you at? Wave your hand in the air like you don't care. I can't see you. Okay, there she is at the bottom. Okay, so Denise, I met her in Las Vegas. And we was at the event, and I met her there at the conference.
Okay, we'll go to the next club.
Well, first I'm gonna take a shower.
Okay,
Somebody needs to mute.
And then I'm gonna cook, if that's okay.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, look at all those people who are talking.
Hey, if you have talking in the background, can you mute, please?
Trish, can you mute Tamara?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it just takes a little time. Okay, and so I met her at the event. I cut all that out. It's no biggie. I met her at the event, and we've been joining at the hip ever since. You know, and what I love about Denise, the reason she means a lot to me, her skills on social media rocks. And that's what I need to. I pay people, they don't do a good job. I got to go behind them. Then I be done pay them, and I'm just whatever. So I want to say kudos to you, Denise, Dr. Denise, and she's definitely a TikToker. So hopefully we'll be having a training coming up. Her first event, hopefully. She's done live events, but I think she's going to put something together virtually because it is what it is virtually. And I think she's going to do some TikTok. How many of y'all want to come to a TikTok training? Wave your hand in the air like you just don't freaking care. Yeah, so that's probably going to be her first event in March. And I want to recognize also Margaret. Where's Margaret? Is she on the platform? And she's all the way from Barbados. There she is. Come on, y'all. There she is. There she is. And Margaret I met her. I don't even know where I met Margaret. We was at a networking event, and somehow she scheduled on my calendar. And we talked, and it just, from there, was just smooth sailing. You know, and this is what teamwork is all about. Everybody has their own unique skills. And she jumped right in there and started pushing this event just like nothing. I'm like, Lord, I thank you. And then she got bold with it. She called me. I was supposed to be going to Leo conference in New York. I had to get out of that. I said, it's taking me out of my comfort zone, y'all. And y'all made some things and do some things right. And I can't put my name out there like that. And I said, let me not do that. And I was talking to her about it. She said, well, Dr. Rogers, you can host your own event. I watch you on social media. And I need to do more social media. So what is she doing? She tapped onto me, just follow my process, follow the lead. And when I tag you, you see it, just go in. And this is what it's all about. And she's like, you need to host an event yourself. You can do this yourself. I said, oh God, don't start no mess. Because y'all might be coming to a live conference in October. How many of y'all are like to be speaking on the live stage? Wave your hand in the air like you just don't care. So we'll see how that goes, but that's on the agenda. That's in the works. We're gonna see how it goes. And is Carmen O'Reilly on the platform? Yeah. Okay.
I am. She is here.
Carmen is already on the job with hotels. That's the first thing. When you put an MBA together, and that's the only thing I see these conferences do wrong. They have you pay your money, and you want to know where you stand because you want to figure it all out. And they always get those things last. You can't put the hotel last. You need to know where you're going to take the people. And especially now with all these costs going up. So with that, thank you, Carmen. I still haven't looked at that email, but I'll get to it when I get to it. But we're going to see how it goes. But you all just stay tuned for that. And then I think it was Margaret, Denise. I think I got them all. Oh, Dr. Luana. No, I ain't got everybody. Dr. Luana, she's been up with us for a while now. Thank you, Dr. Luana, for being consistent, sticking with Unity and Service. She's our time, and y'all will hear from her in a minute, but I want to say she certainly shares as well. Trish Carshare. Come on, y'all. Wave your hand in the air like you just don't freaking care. Trish Carr shared that she don't know if they busy. Her and Nancy busy. But boy, Trish don't come right in at the beginning. But boy, when she come in, she don't just comment and she don't just like. Trish Carr will share your content. Them the coaches you need. That's my coach from WPN. Y'all come on. How many women I got here from WPN? Wave your hand, everybody, from WPN. This is what community is about. And community, you get more done. Also, lastly, was a no, I ain't done yet. Kimya, come on, wave your hand in the air like you just don't freaking care. So y'all will hear from Kimya later, but but Kimya is another marketer. Now she markets for your company. I'll just market one event. I'll market your event. She can do it all. So that's your go-to girl. And she does a lot of other things. So connect with her when she drops that link today. And then Tom Gay is not on the platform. Oh, Tom, you made it early. Tom, we ain't even started yet. You're supposed to come later. Anyway, Tom, last event, Tom was not pushing anything on the event, but I kept posting him in chat grid. Post a video by chat grid. And then when he met with me one-on-one, Tom, I'm telling on us. When he met with me one-on-one, because I want to know what this chat grid, what am I promoting here? Because I'm an affiliate. Once you sign up for that, his package, his thing to clear up your chats, you can sell it for the rest of your life and get paid. And I got about $1,000 check coming to me, y'all. When y'all host events, invite Tom to your event and promote his product. And that's how you get paid. I'm giving y'all all my secrets. But anyway, I ain't gonna be able to talk later, but I'm talking now. So this is the deal. Tom got on my platform. Me, him, and Rockshaw. Where Rockshaw? That's another one. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah, Rockshaw, yeah. Hey. Yeah, she's coming along. Yeah, she jumped in there. She's been pushing mine and pushing her. Two it for the price of one. And this is how it works. We can do whatever we want to do. But Tom got on my platform, me and Rockshaw, taking us through that process. And he said to me, I was trying to tell him how to put up that virtual background. And I could tell he didn't want to do it. He was struggling. He wasn't used to using it. I know that. So I could tell. So I finally got it up. And I was talking about how we've been posting on the event. I've been posting you and sharing you and da-da-da-da-da. He said, yeah, I know. I've been seeing you. You're doing a great job. I'm like, I almost fell out the chair. I said, what? I said, you tell me you've been seeing me post your stuff on social media and you're not saying anything? I said, that don't sit well with me because how you want me to post your stuff and you ain't posting your own stuff? But let me tell y'all, I've been on social media for this event. This is the second event he's with me on. And Tom have been sharing. Come on. He ain't just liking. He's not just commenting. He shared the content. And where's another person? Is James on the platform yet? James O'Connor. Oh, come on, James. Wave your hand in the air. James did the same thing. Last event he told the other event he sang at my event. I'm pushing him and sharing him and tagging him, and he didn't say 2 words. But this event, James started sharing. Come on, James.
You have an echo, Dr. Pat. You have an echo.
Huh?
You have an echo.
I got an echo?
I don't hear your echo.
Okay, so at any rate, I just wanted to give kudos to those of you who have been here.
I stand corrected.
I just want to give you kudos and say thank you all so much. Even Doss, my partner in crime, made it on the platform. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on, Doss. Come on, come on, come on. Y'all don't know it, but I've been with Doss for almost 3 years, going on 3 years, basically. And he and I joined at the hip. Doss and I started, and his business just started booming. I had to go find somebody else to do some of the things I needed because I want him to succeed. And I'm grateful for that. But he knows when I need a translator, because I can't understand some of these people I'm talking to from other countries, I text him, Doss, I need you on the platform, please. And he's right there. I appreciate you, Doss. And I call him my partner in crime because he helps me make some decisions when I'm dealing with some of the people from other countries. So that's a bonus. Who else I got? I think I pretty much covered everybody. Lord, if I forget anybody, y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. But now as far as the rest of you, all of you who are speakers have assisted. LaDonna, I see you. I ain't mad at you. LaDonna, oh my God, and Rhonda, they pushed this event. And that's what we're supposed to do for one another. Share, share. share, hit the repost button, share. That is so awesome. And I think, oh my God, Irina probably kill me later. You know, I know you in the house. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Ladies and gentlemen, when you are speakers in people's events and you're not pushing that content, you're not pushing yourself. And it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes because you're in the events because we need you. We need you to help us raise the vibration on these platforms for that event so we can get more people to come to hear all of us speak. So when you're, and not only that, when you're in my events, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna shut up. When you're in our events for Unity and Service, and I tag you, because I tag everybody. When y'all check y'all tags after this event's over, you're gonna be like, oh my God. But I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody in my event, when I tag you and you go down there where it says comment, that's your time to say, I'm Dr. Patricia Rogers, I'm a visibility strategist, and I have a speaking platform. And if you would like to speak, then certainly reach out to me. Drop that link for that free gift. Drop that link that's gonna grab those emails because people are nosy, people are watching. This is how it works. And that's what we're here for today. So I'm already into my message. So this is what it's about. Don't think when you're in our events that you cannot post. You about yourself. I'm giving y'all that permission. And I'm gonna tell you this, when you're in anybody else's event and you comment, and you gotta tell the people who they coming to see. I can't do it all. But with the help of everybody, you can post your own stuff. And sometimes I write the question, tell everybody what you do. Some people respond to it, some people don't. And some people are just not on LinkedIn or Facebook. And so those are the ones we're trying to reach. And that's what I do as a visibility strategist. I encourage you and inspire you to use social media to your advantage because that's what the world is doing now. This is where we are, and this is where it's going to be. So with that, I'm going to guess I can check my mouth. I've already talked about Sharita, and I guess I'll turn it over to and Dr. Joy. Thank you. You posted too. Yes, you did. She did a little something. Yeah. Let me tell you about Dr. Joy. Dr. Joy, I was hosting for her event, right? And I'm pushing my butt up. I'm just pushing, tagging, pushing. And every now and then, tags was coming in. They'd respond. Dr. Joy was responding. I said, oh, shoot, she got it now. She got it now. I talked to Joy one day, and Joy said, you know, I have Steve is my social media marketer. He's responding for me. I say, you mean that's not you talking to me? So sometimes we get people to work for us, but he was certainly on the ball. So I already knew this time around, it's my event. But finally, I said, I don't expect her because I know Steve ain't going to be pushing it like he did her event, but he was showing up. And then, of course, she was showing up too, and she also shared. So I called all those names because those are the speakers that have been in this event. Gail Dixon has also shared. I'm going to tell y'all, I've never had so much participation from speakers. Can y'all raise your hand in the air like we just don't freaking care? This has been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience for me with you speakers. And with that, I'm going to move on and turn it over to Sharita, and she's going to get this party started. And all of you are looking so beautiful today. So beautiful. So Sharita, you can go ahead and take it away, sweetheart.
Okay. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I'm so happy to be here. So let's bring some energy to the platform. Hands in the air. Let's see you guys. Let me put it on gallery view. Let me see. I'm going to put it on gallery view so we can take a snapshot. Hands up. Shake.
Come on. Awesome.
The moment we have been waiting for. So I got it. I'll put it in the chat so you guys can send it off and let people know what you're doing now. So let's go. December the 8th is finally here, and we are all decked out. I'm so happy to see those in white who were able to wear the white for our Red and White affair. And the captain has started the ball. And the captain is back at it again. Dr. Rogers, you are like the bomb. And I must say, you look so beautiful today. I love the hair. It's on, girl. It's on. Yes, definitely. And I'll say a short thing about Dr. Pat. She's really helping me to get over my fears of posting of being on social media, of being out there. It really stimulated me, you know, because this is like totally opposite of what I would generally do. I'm more face to face, but I must say thanks to her for giving me the opportunity and for also giving me the opportunity to reciprocate to her, because that's what it's all about. It's about giving and just not only receiving, but the care and the love of reciprocity is so important in building a community. So now tell me, have you guys made that intention last night that I told you about? Did you guys? Let me see who made the intention. Hands in the air, bring the energy. We gotta get this crank hyped. Come on, come on, come on. Who made the intention? Good. So we definitely are gonna make this a success, and we're gonna bring all the energy it needs, and we are gonna have the right guidance, and we're gonna have the right words, and we're gonna make all the great connections that we need to make in order to open those doors of opportunity that we need in order to make the next step towards our goals and our mission here. So I was so happy to see you guys respond, and I'm just ecstatic to be here and to start this process with you guys. And we have so much in store, so much. So let's go. So for our itinerary, we're gonna have some speakers come up, and we're gonna do some bios, and then we're also gonna have some breakout rooms. Now these breakout rooms, please have your information so you can drop it in the chat, because the whole point of this is to network. And please save your chats. Also check out ChatBridge. It's a wonderful tool that you can have so you can save your chats and you can have all the networking information that you need, because this is how the doors of opportunity open. You never know who you're going to meet. So please have all the information, all the links in the chat. Look forward to the breakout rooms. Please maximize the time, because it is super important on what we need to do. So do you have the bio up? Is the bio ready?
For who? The first person you got to introduce.
Lawana.
Yeah, do you have that? The one that is not, she doesn't have a bio. You got your document? Yeah, I got mine. Okay, yes.
Right.
Dr. Just
So
introduce me.
Dr. Lawana is going to be our timer.
Yeah.
And
There we go.
when we are speaking, we can just check the timer box so that you can adjust.
Let Dr. Lawana tell him what she's gonna do. I think she's on the platform. Is she here, Dr. Oh, there she is. Yes.
Yeah, Dr.
she's here.
Lawana.
I'm
Mhm.
here. I'm
you
getting
there?
the timing device. Thank you for
Okay.
letting me know this.
Well, I thought you knew that. I didn't think I had to call you. I thought you was a regular. Don't put me out there like that.
Hey, how can I have fun if I
Why you
can't
put
talk?
me out there? You go ahead and get your wait a minute. You go
No.
ahead and get your clock. Wait a minute. You get your clock ready. I
Mhm.
want to call.
You got your clock ready?
Y'all give me
Yeah.
a
Have my
minute. Let me
ready.
talk. We're talking over top of one another. I'm talking. I want to recognize while she getting her clock ready. Let me take advantage of this. I want to say thank you to Sandy Abate. Oh, she's a speaker. Sandy, hi. Awesome. That's our bookkeeper. Then we say hi to Carol Pilkington, Star Smith. Wave your hand when I call your name. I'm so excited. Catherine Hurd, come on, wave your hand. Dr. Plummer, thank you for coming. Yvonne Marie, wave your hand. Come on, let them know. Yeah. Sharita Vaughn, wave your hand. Hi, thank you. Thank you. Pastor Darlene, hey, I interviewed them the other day. Who else I have here? Alicia. Hi, Alicia, you made it. Thank you. God bless you, sweetheart. And that's what you call perseverance. Tracy, hey, girl. Oriami, hi, honey. Marissa Brooks, hi, hon. Hi. Christine. Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine, I met him. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna start to talk about where I met all these people. Thank you for coming, Vivian Richardson. Hi, thank you. We have Dr. Vanessa. Y'all hear from her in your breakout rooms. Sharon Fillmore, hi. Thank you all that brought 2 for 1. I know Sharon did. And then we have Yvonne, I've recognized you. Jen Fallon, she's not showing right now, but she also shared a lot of this event, and she's not even, it's just a blessing. God did wonders for us this time. Abby, I got you. Dar, thank you for coming. Sherry Leopold, and then we have Glendy. Glendy, hi, Glendy. And I'm working with them on some things, and because I need some more help. Tamara, thank you for coming. Our networking partner. Gail, I got you. Leslie Thomas, hey, I met her on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and she just went in on the spiritual word with me and told me God meant for her to be with me, and I'm okay with that. Then we have Suzanne Haney. Thank you for coming. Carmen O'Reilly, you know, we in the house. And then that's all I have. And special thank you. Always I have to, because I wouldn't be where I am if I had not been a member of Women's Prosperity Network. I want y'all to just give my coach, I just got goose pimples. Y'all don't know what these people have done for me. WPN gave me a whole new life. I'm almost to shout right about now. I almost said, thank you, Jesus. So I want to say thank you to my coach, Trish Carr, Nancy Matthews, Susan Weiner. They support their members. So if you're not in a community like Women's Prosperity Network, you don't know what you're missing. Because when you stick and stay long enough, people start to like you, they get to know you, and they start investing in your products after they have told you in training how to ask for the sale. Come on, get Trish Carr's energy. Come on. So that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it. And you'll hear from Trish Carr shortly. Go ahead, Sharita. I'm going to shut up. Is the timer ready yet?
Thank you. So everyone.
Go ahead, timer.
Hold on.
Dr. Luana, are you ready?
Just
Do you
a
have
second.
the timer? Okay.
Okay, I'm here. And yes, I have the clock. Just give me the time so I can put it on there.
I'm so sorry. I'll send that to you. Drop the ball on that.
Okay.
I'll take it from here. I messed up. I
I
apologize.
can send it. Yeah.
I didn't send her the
Okay.
roster. The timer has to have the roster, y'all. And that was so perfect. I dropped the ball. Okay, so at any
You're
rate,
still
the timer, what
perfect.
the timer does is just bring up the clock. And
Yeah,
then
that's
when she
no
puts the clock up,
problem.
when she puts the clock up, you'll see the time. And that's all we have. That's all she was gonna say. You'll hear from her later. Okay, next we have Jeremiah Riley. Go ahead. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull his thing up. And he's not here today. That's my son. He's working. But he wanted to do something for his mom. And I'm like, okay, since you can't be here, I'll take the video.
I loved it.
I send it to you, Dr. Luana. Is in your.
Are y'all ready?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm Jeremiah C. Riley. The C stands for courage. And I am the son of Dr. Patricia Rogers, a woman on fire, and a woman who continues to be an inspiration to me in more ways than one. Thank you for supporting her as she continues to work to help entrepreneurs across the world live their dream. Second, I want to thank you for making the effort and commitment to maximize your level of knowledge and expertise to make sure that you're doing your best to deliver the unique service and gift that you have to share with the world. I also want to thank you for not staying in the stagnant line. To help you understand what I mean by that, allow me another moment just to share an experience I had just recently. I went to a Publix about 30 minutes before they were closing. And if anybody on here knows what shopping in Publix is like, you know that the closer they get to closing, the fewer cashiers you have that are working the registers. Well, on this particular night, there were only 2 registers open, and the lines were down the food aisles, okay? Well, while I was waiting in line with about 10 people in front of me, I noticed the light of another register shining as bright as the morning sun, and I got excited. I saw that the cashier, who previously was not working, she had come out to help the night crew, to help the struggling shoppers get out of there because we were waiting for way too long. Well, I didn't think it was right for me to rush into that line without giving the people who were waiting much longer than myself a chance to do so. But to my surprise, there were only 2 people that made the decision within the matter of 45 seconds to go and enter into this new opportunity, this new line, this promise to get out of the store faster than most of the other people that were waiting. There were only 2 people within the first 45 seconds that decided to join that line. I made number 3 after I realized that, listen, everybody who's gonna move has already moved, so I don't need to feel guilty about leaving the store faster than those who have been waiting here much longer than myself. There was a little girl while I was standing in line who was peeking over. She was actually inching over far enough to lay eyes on the cashier to make sure that this opportunity was for real. And when she saw that it was legit, she said to her mom, "Mommy, look, this line is really open." Her mom pulled her over back into the stagnant line, the line that had no promise or evidence of her getting out of the store any faster than all 3 of us who had decided to take advantage of this new opportunity. Her mom chose to stay in that line because she was supported by the majority. Most of the shoppers decided to stay in place. They wanted to remain put rather than choosing the opportunity that would have guaranteed them the privilege of leaving the store faster than everybody else. But you know, that taught me a valuable lesson. You can't be afraid to get out of the line,
Dr.
and you
McCoy's
cannot
office,
wait
please.
for everybody else to travel the road before you make your mind that you're willing to travel it for yourself. Each of you have chosen to be individuals who take the road of most resistance. You are the ones who are not waiting for those to come before you and beat a path. You're willing to walk onto the grassy roads that have never been traveled before and create a path for yourself and for many others to follow. And for that, I salute each of you. Please allow me the opportunity to say a word of prayer as we ask for God's help as we continue to dig in deep to bring out what is buried deep down inside of us. Heavenly Father, thank you for this opportunity. You are the God of life. You are the giver of grace. You are the one who sustains all that is living. And with that being said, we come to you right now because if that's who you really are, we need to be connected with you. We need your help doing the work that will contribute good into the world. We need your help challenging our own excuses and limited beliefs. And I pray and ask that for each person who is on this platform today, that you would help them to walk away with an abundance amount of more than what they came for, that each of them will realize their potential in a new way, that the networking opportunity that they have during this experience would only help them to be more in line with your will and with the purpose that is burning deep down within their souls. We pray, Father, that everybody on this line will be able to go forward with new energy, with new vigor, and with new tools on their belts to really make a difference in the world around them. Thank you in Jesus' name, amen. And again, thank you all so much for supporting my mother, Dr. Patricia Rogers. And thank you for choosing not just to have an idea, but to live the dream.
Okay. Wonderful. That had to be Dr. Patricia's son. Can you tell? Can you tell from how he spoke? It is in the genetics. Definitely. So hopefully, not hopefully, for sure, we will be benefiting, and we will use that word of prayer to benefit us totally, to add to the energy of the collective today. So let's continue. Next up, we're gonna have Tom Gay. We're gonna touch on Chat Bridge, and it's gonna be about 5 to 10 minutes. Dr. Lawana, did you receive the
Don't worry about the time. Just go by the program.
Go ahead now.
Already
You
messed
can
that
start.
up.
You can start the clock, Dr. Lawana.
Just go by the program.
Let's
Don't worry
bring
about.
on.
Can she hear me?
Let's bring on Tom Gay. Put up the bio, Dr. Rogers. Go ahead. So let's give him some energy. Let's go.
Thomas Gay is a serial entrepreneur and the founder of EngagePro.com, ChatBridge.com, and Refer.com, and has served almost 5 million professionals globally. Thomas speaks regularly about referral and relationship marketing, leadership development, and socially responsible business. Tom has been recognized as one of the 5 best undiscovered small business company CEOs in the USA by Individual Investor Magazine. I introduce you to Thomas Gay.
Awesome. Come on. You're up.
Let's go.
Wow, thank you so much, Charita, Dr. Patricia. You honor me by your allowing me to be a part of this meeting. And I know, Dr. Patricia, you're going to share a video a little bit later, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm going to share it now if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. Go for it. It's a joy to be able to help so many people like those here solve the problem of how do you get value out of your virtual meetings and follow up effectively with people. And what Dr. Patricia is going to show you is a tool that we brought out earlier this year that has swept the nation and it's gone worldwide. And I'm just grateful that we have an opportunity to come and share it today, Dr. Patricia. And after you show it, I know I'll put a link in the chat that people can go to, but go for it, Dr. Patricia.
Let me introduce you to ChatBridge. It's a revolutionary new solution for getting great results from your online networking. Today, online networking has become the standard for millions of professionals. However, getting results from your meetings can be a daunting task. But now that challenge has been solved. Everyone knows how hard virtual meeting follow-up is. You go to an online meeting where at the end, people say save the chat to follow up. And now you have a nearly unusable and ugly chat text file to work with. You can now say goodbye to the hassles of downloaded Zoom-type chat records. For the first time, with the introduction of this new ChatBridge tool, you have a simple system to easily import, search, review, follow up, and find opportunities with the people you meet in all of your virtual networking meetings. And we also made it easy to archive all of your chat files and information on the people you met networking for future use. And it doesn't stop there. With ChatBridge, when you select people to follow up with, you can view their exact posts and even click into their website, LinkedIn profile, or Facebook page if they shared it. Then you can import your selected contacts into the powerful EngagePro system or export your contacts to your CRM, email tool, or autoresponder. Following up and getting great results from online networking is now easy and just a click away. Experience the power of the new ChatBridge, and you'll quickly see how to find new clients, get more referrals, speaking opportunities, and JV partners. There's nothing like it. Find out now how economical and easy it is to get the results you want from online networking at chatbridgeconnect.com.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yes, yes,
Come on,
thank
come
you.
on.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm going to put a link into chat. I got a message point for you, but we've arranged for a special $50 off our lifetime package. It's now only $147. The link will be in the chat in just a second. And I just have to come here and express some gratitude because Dr. Patricia's been trustful and extending her warm welcome and support for me and for what we're trying to do. And it's people like her who have helped us grow so significantly that I want to announce, this is the first group I'll be announcing this to. We have just, to show you the value of our solutions, we have just signed a marketing partner agreement. We're now officially in a partnership with a company called Alignable, who in 2 weeks will be introducing, they're a little later than you, Dr. Patricia, getting to the party, but they'll be there, introducing ChatBridge and Engage Pro to their North American audience. They only serve North America, but they'll be introducing it to over 8 million people. So you're all going to be ahead of them and able to enjoy getting results, saving time, not missing an opportunity. And the way I like to say it, you're going to go into breakout rooms and find people you want to follow up with, but somebody that you might want to really find to follow up with because you could help each other could be in somebody else's breakout room. This is how you can find those people and get the results you're looking for. So, Dr. Rogers, thank you for this opportunity to speak to this audience, this wonderful community
Awesome.
that gathered here.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tom, for coming. Tom has a lot of things going on, and I told him whenever he comes, I'll just have to call him because we got to work together, and all of us are doing so many things. So I want to say thank you so much. It's been a joy meeting you. It's been a joy working with you. And what I love most about Tom is he picks up his phone when I call. And a lot of people have gotten away from that. Then let's go to the voice message. I'll check it later. Well, thank you so much. And I'm enjoying the ride. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much. Blessings to you all.
And I've already put the information in the chat. My new link is there. This is a holiday special. Y'all take advantage of it because it cleans that chat out for you, organizes everything you can download from that. Once it's downloaded to your Gmail or Yahoo or Comcast, whatever email. And it's a great way to save your and build your email list. So thank you for that. Y'all give him some energy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Over to you, Sharita.
Okay, so next we're gonna have Trish Carr, the co-founder of Women's Prosperity Network.
Woo, woo.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, people.
I have a bio. I have a bio.
You have a bio?
Yes, I have a bio.
Wow, that's
we do,
exciting.
we do.
Yeah. Trish. Okay. Why is it?
So Trish Carr is
Okay, it's telling
Dr. Patricia Rogers' coach.
It's telling me it's too long. Don't worry about it. Zoom says too much.
It's
Go
too
ahead.
long? Me? Too long?
I played that bio before, but that's technology.
The
Every now and
master of communication is never too
then.
long.
I've already introduced Trish Carr. I don't even need to say anything else about her. She's the bomb. Come on, y'all. She's the
I'm the
bomb.
bomb. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for those of you who don't know me. I am Patricia Rogers' friend. She's become such an amazing woman in my life and in yours, I hope too. And I, along with my two sisters, Susan Winter, Nancy Matthews, I do run Women's Prosperity Network. And somebody's not on mute, so put yourself on mute because I can't play that job right now. But I want you to, okay, so imagine this. It's 7 years ago, no, 8 years ago now, 2015. I'm standing in front of a room of amazing entrepreneurs just like you. Some of you might even have been there. I'm in person in front of the room, and in comes my niece. So my niece, many of you know her name's Allison. She's awesome. Allison is a little tightly packed bundle of energy. She's like 4 feet nothing, and she's just always got a lot going on. And when she walks in a room, you know it, because my mother always said she was like a bull in a china shop. Have you ever heard that expression? Like she walks in the room, noises happen. So imagine I'm up there in the front of the room and talking to people, and here she comes, and with her is someone else. And this someone else, when she walked in the room, I looked at her, I said, I don't know this woman, but I think I need to. And Allison came up and introduced me. And for the rest of our event, that woman was so engaged, was so friendly, was so great to everybody she met. The other thing that she did that I thought was so impressive was she actually got out a selfie stick. Okay, so this is 2015. People don't even have selfie sticks yet. She's got a selfie stick with her phone on it, and she's videotaping the room, and she's live streaming my presentation. She was just somebody. Guess who it was? Yes, of course, that's who it is. Am I getting you the right? I'm not even showing you the right thing. I want to make sure I show you the right thing.
Take your
Guess who it
time.
was?
We got time.
You know who it is.
Yeah, we got time. And yeah, this is
There you go. That's who it was. That's who it was. And the first time I met her, I knew she was somebody. And let me tell you what, she has the ability to have heads turn when she walks into a room. She has that secret sauce that creates interaction with people, that creates a big steady flow of clients, of opportunities, of speaking engagements. And the one thing she has created in these 7, 8 years now that I know her, the one thing she has created is this. It's influence. It's influence. So who wants that secret sauce? Who wants to know how to do that? Give me a yes, yes, yes in the chat. And let me share with you really the things that make up influence. Because it's not who you know. It's who knows you. And I can't stress that enough. It's who knows you. So one of the biggest ways to really grow your influence and your ability to create that stream of never-ending clients and never-ending opportunities is influence. So here's what it'll do for you. It will give you association credibility. So have you ever been, so I'm a graduate of Florida State Business College. So it's so funny when I mention to people Florida State, all of a sudden they start moving their arms like they're at a football game, and you're at Seminole, I'm a Seminole. It's like, oh my gosh, we're in the same club. Well, the same thing happens when you become a part of any community, is you get that association credibility. So when somebody calls and says, I need a speaker, and I give them a name, because I have been able to build affluence and influence, people know that when I recommend Raksha Joshi, she's going to be great. When I recommend Carol Pilkington, she's going to be great. So just because they're associated with Women's Prosperity Network, they get association credibility. That means when somebody comes into your business for the first time, If they're recommended to you by Pat Rogers, they're more likely to purchase at a higher level because the level of trust is that much higher. So you get association credibility. The other thing you get that is priceless is the opportunity for strategic partnerships, affiliate relationships, and joint ventures that you wouldn't have if you were not part of a community, a tribe, if you will, of people all going for the same thing. So for example, at Women's Prosperity Network, oh my gosh, this is Mary Dominguez. She lives in Miami. She was a teacher. And now, after teaching for so many years, she really went on a mission that she wanted to bring parents and kids together. Because if any of you have teenagers, you know how challenging it is to get them to talk to us, right? Who's got teenagers or kids above 10 years old even, right? That's when they really start talking to their friends and not to each other. So she went on a mission to make sure that parents and teens had conversation. She lives in Miami. This is Sherry, who lives in Tallahassee, which is a 9-hour drive away. And what she wanted to do was expand families so that they had dinner together, so that they would be able to come together at least once a week. And it's interesting that they both had the same commonality and met through Women's Prosperity Network. And when they did, Cheryl and Mary wrote a book together. That's a collaborative project that brought them more into their businesses. So they never would have met each other had they not been in the same community. One of the ways that it's really easy to meet people is now, especially with online networking. So Women's Prosperity Network does online networking every month on the third Tuesday of the month. It's 75 minutes. You'll go into lots of little breakout rooms and you'll make 12 to 15 fast connections. So we do it every first Tuesday and there's the link for it. You can go there. In fact, I'll give you the link for more information on WPN. So the number one successful habit of people like Patricia Rogers who have that influence is they are mentors, they get mentored, they educate themselves, and they're consistently developing themselves. Because you're never done. It's never stick and fork in me and I'm finished. When you create influence, you will continuously be developing yourself because when you walk in the room, you want people to see you. And that is something that influence gives you. This is Linda Fosdick. You can see she's been on all kinds of TV programs. She had a vision that she was going to bring her father's business that he always wanted to start, but he didn't get to do it before he left the planet. His business was crisis planning. How do you take care of the pipes when they burst? What do you do when your air conditioner's not working? What do you do when a hurricane's coming? So Linda took that on and she created influence. And how she did it was by joining and being active in the right communities. That's how she did it. That's how Patricia Rogers continues to do it. Because the 21st century requires us to be a lifelong self-directed learner. We have to take responsibility because when we do, we build our influence, we get those strategic alliances, we get that association credibility. And you all know that the best investment we can make is in ourselves. The fourth reason that you want to build your influence is that people know you and everything comes through other people, everything. Sherry Kane was working in a fabulous business. It was network marketing and she was doing great. And unfortunately, with 30 days notice, she was told her network marketing company was closing down. So everything she was earning up until then disappeared. But because Sherry had influence, because she was very active, not only in Women's Prosperity Network, but in other communities, she created her own community. And it's now Women's Empowerment Sacred Circles. And she did that because she created community. So not everybody has to be in front of the room. You can gently connect by simply being the one for other people. You can gently connect by playing full out. When you sponsor or you exhibit, you can play full out and you can create that influence. And even if you don't want to stand in front of a room, be on the leadership team, be at registration, be a greeter, make phone calls. It's great practice. So, association credibility, strategic partners, continuous personal growth, and people know you. That's the most important thing, is that people know you. So I urge you to be a part of communities and not just cursory, oh, I'm going to drop by that networking. My suggestion is you pick one, better two, organizations, communities to be a part of. Communities where you feel you're at home, where you have the right people around you. And I hope you find that Women's Prosperity Network is for you, because that's what you'll find. When you come in that room, whether it be on Zoom or live in person, when you come in that room, you feel welcomed. You feel cared for. Because the truth is, we care for you. We welcome you. And one of the things we say at Women's Prosperity Network is we love each other to success. That we're committed as much to our own success as to the success of the woman next to us. And gentlemen, please come and be a part. We have many opportunities for men to be a part of our activities. We do trainings, we do networking, we get together for coaching. Let me tell you, that day in 2015, when that woman walked in with her selfie stick, it changed my life and it changed hers. She went from being a woman who was on the verge of retirement in corporate as a corrections officer to where she is today, leading an amazing community at Unity and Service of people coming together to make a massive positive difference. And it's my pleasure to have Pat Rogers join me side by side. So please click on that link and get your membership started now. You can join for as little as $1 and come on and play with us at Women's Prosperity Network, because influence is yours. And it is the way for you to really achieve what you want to achieve. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic day. We are going to give you now an opportunity to put your influence to work. So I want to put us in a breakout room so you can get to know each other a little bit. Anybody interested in that? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I love being in breakout rooms. So do I still have 15 minutes for that? I'm good with that. All right, I'm going to go with it then. Okay, great. So 15 minutes, and here's what we're going to do in the 15 minutes. We are going to obviously introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Trish Carr, and then share how it is you serve in your business. And what I mean by that is you could say, I'm a CPA, or you could really talk about what differentiates you. I'm a CPA who not only makes sure that your books are all in order, I make sure that you keep every penny you're entitled to keep, and that Uncle Sam doesn't take more than they need to. So whatever it is about you that differentiates you, please let everybody know. And then in 15 minutes, we're going to come back and you will have gotten to know each other. And let me give you a really fun question. It's the end of the year. So yeah, I want to hear about, what's going on in your business and all. That's great. But I also want to know you, the person. So share with your group.
Wait, Trish, I got to stop that. I got to change that. Sharita, would you send her a copy of the program? I didn't send it. But listen, Trish, this is what they have to do in the breakout rooms. I'm so sorry, and I dropped the ball. But what they're going to do, I got my little script here. Everybody's going to take 1 minute to just say who you are, your name and your title, okay? And then you're going to start dropping those links to each other. And I said it in all the emails. Make sure you bring your links on a Word document. That's why I'm able to drop all this stuff in the chat right here. Everything I do is about training. So if you drop the ball and you don't have it, just go find it, because at the end of the day, it's all about training. So just make sure you start with any events you go to, have your links ready to drop, because that's the door of opportunity that God's opened up for all of us. And the chat is all we have. So those of you I know have communicated with me, you have them. So when you're in the breakout rooms, the goal is to drop your profile link to your LinkedIn page, drop your YouTube link, so that we can just connect. And don't worry about receiving them. You can go back later and accept. Right now, we want to boost those numbers. So look at your numbers before you start this event. And if this event is not, if your numbers don't go up, if you're following our direction, if your numbers don't go up by the time of this event is over, I will give you your refund of $10.
I love it.
And that was a joke.
I love it. All right, so tell me, they're going to go in a breakout room. They're going to get a minute or two to introduce themselves, and then they're going to put all their links in the chat inside your breakout room, and all of you are going to click those links so that they open up right now on your browser, and do what you got to do. Follow, get the free thing, whatever it is. So we will do that. I'm going to put you in groups of 4 to 5 people. We should be able to do that in, I would say, I'm going to say 12 minutes. Does that work? Okay. So 12 minutes. So if there's 5 people in your room, or if there's 4 people in your room, it's 3 minutes per person. So it should be time. And if you would, please, one person in the room be the timer and let everybody know that 3 minutes is up, 3 minutes is up. And be kind to your timekeeper. They're just going to ask you to zip it and move on. All right. So everybody's got 3 minutes. Go ahead and go into your breakout rooms. You'll have 4 to 5 fabulous people to get to meet and enjoy the conversation.
Whoop, whoop. Awesome. Awesome.
Okay. Looking good. Wonderful. Do you have any chance to go into a breakout room?
Wow, you good with that, Trish.
Thank you. I'm short in Wonderful's room. I only have 2 people there.
You want me to go in there?
No, they'll be okay. I'm gonna move Mary to.
Yeah, they gotta learn. This is the first time we doing this, so we try to see what happens. And I got my links to drop too, but I gotta get my numbers up too. You better put me in that room.
You want to go in there?
Yeah, let me say this I just sent you a copy of the program. You see it?
Yeah, but I couldn't go right to it. I had to download it, put it in a file.
I know.
So
Okay,
I didn't get a chance to go and get it open.
She probably said, well, I'm gonna go in the room.
All right, go ahead.
Because I gotta get mine and show them people what to do. Go ahead.
You should have a pop-up for number 8. You see a breakout room for number 8? Go ahead and click on breakout rooms.
I had something earlier, but I closed it. Breakout rooms. Breakout rooms. Where's that?
Actually, you're going to be with Luana.
Oh, I got it. I'm in number 1. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it says 1 is unassigned. What do I do? Just join anyone?
No, I'm putting you in number 8. Hold on one second. Don't do anything right now. Wait till it comes up. It's going to be number 8. It's going to be number 8. Don't do anything. Just sit there on the 1. Okay, let me move you to 8. All right, that should do it. Number 8 didn't come up?
Mm-mm.
Maybe because you're the host. So
when I open up more,
click on breakout rooms. Click on breakout rooms, and you will see the whole list of everybody.
Okay, okay.
Now go now on number 8. Just click join.
Okay, gotcha. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Hey, Robin, how you doing? You good?
Hello,
Hi, Robin. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Did you go into a breakout room and something happened?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, we're going into a room to get to know each other. So go ahead and click. You should get a pop-up that says room 8. Do you see that or no?
I see it.
Okay, go ahead and click on that and then just introduce yourself.
Share that link. That would be awesome.
Streaming on YouTube. We had an empty room there for a little while, so I paused the recording while there was nobody in the room with me. So
Okay.
welcome back. Charita, I'm going to turn it back over to you. Thank you, everybody. I look forward to seeing you at Women's Prosperity Network. I love seeing you here at Unity in Service, and I look forward to continuing the conversation with all of you. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yes.
Thank you,
Okay,
Trish.
okay. Now let's move on. Our next speaker is Reverend Rhonda, and her topic is the storyteller. So let's
Awesome.
bring on Rhonda. Give us some energy. Let's go. Let's go,
Yeah,
Rhonda.
hello.
Woo, woo.
Yeah, I'm unmuted. Okay, so I make sure I was not muted. Little holiday festivity. I like to play, so I got to be playful. I had promised Pat I'd be with bells on. Here I am. Here's the bells. I did. Came with bells on.
That's awesome.
Anyway, yeah, that's kind of how I am. I love to bring playfulness into whatever I do. So as you're connecting YouTube, LinkedIn, etc., one of the really cool things to do is to share your story and to ask people about theirs. So sounds like we have some people who might need to mute. But so when somebody makes a comment, or maybe you ask a question and they say yes or no, or I'm not sure, or whatever, something that's kind of vague, you might say, can you say more about that? How was that working for you? Whatever kind of question will help them open up and share their story a little bit. Okay, so because stories are human glue, right? They stick us together, all people all over the world. And one of the best ways that we can connect with each other is listen to those stories, share those stories, so we get to know each other, because in that familiarity becomes a bridge of understanding and a bridge of compassion that we can build between ourselves. So in my links, I do have a couple of gifts for you, and one of them is about how you can help yourself change the most important story of your life, which is how do you talk about you to yourself. So that's an important piece, because sometimes we'll be kind to our friends and other people, and then we'll like hate on ourselves and, I'm too this, I'm too that, I'm not enough of this, I don't like this and that about me. And we'll say these things. And when you're able to switch that story, maybe up until recently, I was not very good at fill in the blank, but I'm able to help change that. I am improving my relationship to myself every day, or I'm learning to love myself more and more every day, or whatever. So as you're helping yourself change that story about you, it helps you show up with authenticity as you tell your stories to your audience, as you connect and receive the stories or the information that they'll share back. And it's really all about connecting. And that's what this networking event is about. It's not only about drop your link and follow each other. That part of it's great, of course. And it's also about really getting familiar with each other, building strong relationships, nurturing your business relationships, nurturing your customers and clients through your email sequence, etc. So thank you. Click the links. I'm Rev Rhonda. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay, thank you so much, Rhonda. Everyone, give Rhonda some energy.
Woo, woo.
So let's
Awesome.
come on. So next we have the networking queen, LaDonna Maccabee. So let's come on, put your hands up. Let's give LaDonna some energy and bring her onto the platform. So welcome onto the platform, LaDonna.
Hey, everyone. Stretch your arms out. Let's have some fun. I am your networking queen, and I am here to help everyone make the right connections, network, and collaborate with the right people at the right time. And today I want to go over just a short little training. Does everyone know what Facebook geo-targeting is? Get out your cell phone or change over your screen to Facebook. I want to do this with you. Open your Facebook. Go to the little hourglass at the top where you are going to search for your friends. But you know what? What we are going to put in is my friends in, and then put your city and state. Mine are in Sherman, Texas. And click that. And look, it brings up everyone in your city. So now you can message everyone individually, just like in your messenger, but you're not having to search for everyone. You can search for a particular area. So if you're in an area and you want to meet up with some people, you just click that and then let them know when you're coming, or if you're holding an event during that time in that area. Or maybe I want to connect with people only in Dallas, Texas. Then I can put in Dallas, Texas friends. You know, I keep 5,000 friends at all times. So why not utilize every friend I have? Because guess what? Do you know every friend that you have on Facebook? Nope, and neither do I. Some of them I've never talked to. I need to get busy because everyone on your Facebook list is a connection for you to network and collaborate with. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. If you go to LaDonnaMaccabee.com, there is a free networking guide for you, free. Click gift and you can download that. Thank you so very much. I am LaDonna Maccabee, your networking queen at LaDonnaMaccabee.com. Thank you guys. Mwah.
Love you, LaDonna. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, LaDonna. Okay, so let's give our hands up again. Get some energy to Abby. We have Abby Bassi Crip talking about our digital desires. So let's go. Come on, give us some energy. Let's go. Let's go, Margaret. Let's go, Joy, Carmen, Trish, Sharon, Jen, Susan, Dar. Let's go.
Let's go, Abby. Woohoo.
Well, thank you, everybody, for the woohoos. I am Abby Bassi Cripps. I am your tech angel, and I am flying in from tech heaven to give your computer more life and protection. Oh, now I get to see everybody. Awesome. I just got back from Brampton and just got on with my computer, so thanks for your patience. I help everybody with anything about computers, from helping reduce your stress, education, software adjustments, fixing the operating system. The list goes on and on and on. And I have an event Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, where you can come and bring your curiosities, your questions, your thoughts about computers. And I'll have the information in the link momentarily in the chat. And I look forward to seeing everyone there. Thank you.
Thank you,
Whoop, whoop.
Abby.
Awesome, awesome.
Okay, don't forget to get the information out of the chat. So next up, we have James O'Connor. He's going to be our event vocalist. So we're having a vocalist on today. So it's definitely a party here. So Kevin or James, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay.
I am dropping my links now in the chat. Okay, and I'm going
Awesome.
to. I'm a chaplain, singer-songwriter, so I am going to, instead of speak, just share with you a little short story. It's a very short song. It's coming up on my new album, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's about youth and going through the years and the decades, and then a couple people reconnecting later on. So I hope you enjoy this.
James,
So just,
James,
yes.
I need you to talk a little bit louder.
Okay.
And I want to let everybody say, I got to say something about James. James met me on LinkedIn and he interviewed me. He wanted to do a podcast and I have to share this with him. I'm so sorry, but I got to share this. And James found me because I was visible on social media. And he interviewed me and he did not just do Zoom. It went all over the place. Podcasts, Apple, wherever, all over. So I want you all to know that he's a person that you all definitely want to connect with. Check out his links at your leisure. And ladies and gentlemen, Trish Carr, Nancy Teaches Us just had a training that all we have to, they have a form that you send out to people that you can ask them to be on your podcast. You would offer your services. So the opportunities Unity and Service lays in front of you is for everyone. James, I love you. You do a great job and I appreciate you. And thank you for coming today. Take it away.
Inviting me. Can you guys hear me? Just give me a heads up. Okay. This is called Shady and the Torn. We were running in the torn because it's shady in the torn. It's a place where we belong. Where both our childhoods were born. Here, where it's shady in the torn. It is sunny in the meadow. All the flowers waving hello. It's a place where we spend childhood days, climbing trees amongst the yellow marigold that smile from the luscious green fields. From the luscious green fields. We like it shady in the torn. It's a place where we belong. Here, where it's shady in the torn. Summer days would come and go, but we would never want to go. We'd stay until the fireflies came out at night to shine us on our way, on our way, on our way back home. Although we did not want to go, we like it shady in the torn. It's the place where we belong. There is safety in the torn. We left our childhood in the torn. But we came back with wiser years and wiped away each other's tears. We paid no mind to the mosquitoes and the thorns. A sacred place where we both feel that we belong. A place where we could take some shelter from the storm. It's a place where we belong. Here, where it's shady in the torn. And that's all she wrote.
Woo! 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 Come on, y'all. Come on, mute. Come on, mute. How did y'all like that? Come on.
Yes.
Yes, beautiful, Jane.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yes.
Really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that was lovely.
I just want to, in parting, say that if I can support any of you guys, like as your opening act, as a collaboration, anything I can do, I love to be live and, supporting people. I talked about my book, 7 Steps to Mental Freedom, about helping people with depression. So I can speak to mental health and a whole bunch of other subjects and tie music to that. So if there's any way I can support you guys, I thank you so much for your audience. Thank you, Dr. Pat, and appreciate you all. Have a blessed day. And if you look in the links that I dropped in there, there's one from the Philippians this morning that I read that I think you guys should take some pleasure in that. It applies to today. So thank you again.
I have a question. James, how can they reach you for podcasting?
All my links are in there, and if you type in James Kevin O'Connor in Google, everything comes up. So there's so many ways to reach me, but my email address is in there also.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, come on. Awesome. Trish, did you get the message?
No.
In the chat. Okay, go ahead, Charita.
Okay. So we'll have a short commercial. So stay tuned. And we'll have Raksha up next after the event.
Awesome. Okay. I'm coming.
Okay, hold tight.
Congratulations to my colleague, Raksha Joshi, for hosting her very first virtual event. Are you ready to elevate your business? I'm Dr. Patricia Rogers, Visibility Strategist, and I will be a speaker at this virtual event. Join us at the Influencers Propel 2024 conference on December the 9th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When you buy one ticket, ladies and gentlemen, you will get an additional ticket at no extra cost. So bring a colleague. Ladies and gentlemen, good leaders take others with them. We want you to come ready to immerse yourself in 4 hours of insights from industry experts on subject matters such as mindset and marketing, financial success, business planning, and public speaking tips and strategies. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to invest in your success. And again, bring a friend along. Let's close the year strong in 2023. Purchase your ticket using the link at the bottom of this video, right there at the bottom of this video. Click that link and purchase your tickets. We look forward to seeing you on the platform. Again, I'm Dr. Patricia Rogers, Visibility Strategist, and I am the CEO of Unity and Service, where people need people.
Okay, how was that, guys? This is Rakshas's event that's coming up tomorrow. So what we're gonna have next, Raksha Joshi, she is the life architect. So we're gonna have her come up, so give her some energy. Let's go.
Thank you.
And we are here live.
Thank you, Dr. Pat. That was amazing. I did not expect that. And Sharita, thank you for the wonderful words that you spoke. I am so happy to be here. So I'm going to start with a quote. And the quote is, by failing to plan, you are planning to fail. This was a quote by Benjamin Franklin. How many of you agree with that? If you do, put a yes in the chat, please. Right? So I am a firm believer that if you don't plan, you are planning to fail because somebody else has a plan for you. So why not create one for yourself? And that's what Propel 24 is all about. It is creating a plan to succeed and ignite your success for the years to come. So why don't we just start, right? Let's stop dreaming. Let's plan it, let's create it, and let's start living it. So I have a system that I use. I call it my power system. And in my power system, the P first stands for aligning your life with what your work is. Because when the two of them are aligned, work is not work anymore. It's a part of your life and you enjoy doing it, which is what I have learned through working with Dr. Pat. Do I have a lot of stuff to get through? Absolutely. But guess what? She's got me on the road. So I appreciate that. Trish Carr is another one that has coached me through this area, and WPN has been such a contribution to me since I joined them in 2017. So when you align your life and your business, it gives you a clear purpose as to what direction you're going in and how you're going to get there. The other area is overcoming obstacles, because it will help you identify what your obstacles are and how you can overcome them. You'll learn to use resources. The W stands for mastering your wealth. It's an education that the system does not give us. But once we master our wealth and we tell our money where to go, it seems to flourish, or at least that's what I have found. E is for effective communication. Clearly being able to understand how the other person receives you, and then to talk in the language that they can receive freely, as opposed to putting up a wall and saying, oh, I don't want to talk to that person. Just because they said something you don't agree with doesn't mean that they're not trying to support you, right? E is, like I said, effective communication. We all have a different language that we speak in. It's very important as business owners and entrepreneurs to know what our audience wants to hear and say it to them in a way that will be received as opposed to blocked. And the R is for resilience. It's a mindset that we create. We create this mindset so that we can succeed. There's so many things that social media, our communities put amongst us. And guess what? Just because you don't agree with them doesn't make you wrong. It's just your perspective. It's like holding up your hand and you get to see the side that's got all the pond lines and stuff, and they get to see the back of your nails and stuff. That's all, but it's the same page, guys. So how I start working with people as a life architect is have them ask these 3 important questions, which is, what do I want in my life? What do I want to experience, right? It could be you want to live a lavish life, stay at 5-star resorts, travel everywhere. Or it could be you're a homebody and you just want to have a little place in the country. And that's right too. The second question we get to ask is, how and what do I need to achieve my life? Because guess what? You may have a vision for your life, but you may not have all the tools and skills required to achieve that. And this helps you identify it so that you can create that. And the last question is, what will this provide for you and others? We all want to be a contribution to the community we live in. We all have a community. We have our families. Well, what is your lifestyle or your business going to provide? What is it going to provide for you, right? For me, it's seeing people win. For me, it's seeing people being respectful for the planet that we live in. So those are the kind of questions that I ask, right? So the first question goes over your experience. The second question goes over your growth. And the third question is all about what contribution are you going to make? Because guess what? When we're gone, our contributions become our legacy. So, as Patricia said, I have an event coming up tomorrow and I have a gift for all of you. If you do go to that link and put in the code Propel GST, you can get your ticket for free today. And you get the opportunity to come and listen to some amazing speakers and get your plan in place so that we can ignite and we can propel in 2024. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm asking you to do is I'm going to drop a link. If you're unable to come to tomorrow's event, let's go ahead and set up a call. Book a call with me so that we can discuss if this is a program you would be interested in, because I only accept people that are ready to ignite their lives and propel their success. I'm going to go ahead and drop my link in the chat. And I look forward to speaking with many of you so that we can get this going. I'm so happy that Dr. Patricia Rogers has worked with me, has mentored me, as I am with Trish Carr, who has helped me in so many ways that I can't even mention. So having said that, today's event is all about growing our circle, growing our influence, growing our network. Please remember to put your links in there. And when you put your links in there and you friend people, just say a little bit something about yourself, because our memories don't serve us as well as normal. And it would be nice for the person to know where they met you or where you saw them, so they can create some commonality and create a relationship with you. Because in the times that we live in, the relationships we create are the ones that are going to move us forward. These are the ones that are going to support us down the road. And like I said before, we don't have to know everything. Because when we think we know everything, that is when we stop growing. So I invite you to Propel 2024 tomorrow, and let's create the life that you want. Let's achieve the dreams that you have for yourself in 2024. Thank you so much, Dr. Patricia, for this event. Thank you so much for the hard work you've put into this, Sharita. And Dr. Denise, thank you for supporting me in this journey by just being there to have my back. I really support each and every one of you that is here, and I hope that we work together in the future. Thank you so much, Sharita.
Thank you so much, Raksha. So everyone, just give her some energy. Thank you so much for a wonderful presentation and for information. So we're going to turn it back over to Dr. Patricia because we're going to go into some breakout rooms now. Dr. Patricia, are you there?
Woo, woo. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, did you all get anything out of the first session? Because when I went into the breakout room, some people weren't clear. And the goal is, I'm going in, the goal is to, what we said before, introduce yourself. I'm Dr. Patricia Rogers, and I'm a visibility strategist. I'm Sharika Adams, and I'm a whatever. That's all we want, because we want to build those numbers. And there are some people who came prepared to do that. Now, then you need to drop your link in the chat. If you all notice, no, you don't notice. But anyway, yeah, and that's how we're going to build those links. And if you have Facebook, that's fine too. I don't care what you drop, because some people may not very well have, but just whatever you drop, that's the purpose. And then each person is supposed to connect. But if we go in and talk, we're going to miss the opportunity to connect. Now, I'm going to say, look at LaDonna. She got all her stuff in the chat. But that stuff needs to be dropped also in the chat, in the room, so people can actually connect at that moment. Because when we get off the platform, they're going to forget. And they're not going to, some people don't say the chat. I can't send mine out until 24 hours after.
Right.
I'm giving y'all an opportunity to connect those links to increase your numbers.
Right.
I know
and let me jump in here. Reverend Rhonda says there's no room chat. Rhonda, there should be a room chat, but when you come back here, that chat is gone. So you want to save that chat. But better than that, when those links go in your chat, you click on them, it'll open in your browser, and then you never even have to go back to look for them. It'll be on your browser. Okay, so it should work. All right, so how many minutes do we want to let happen for this, Pat?
We are going to give them same thing, 15 minutes. But before I do that, I want to show it. I want to go in.
Okay.
Let me go in right quick and show y'all something here. Okay, I'm going to go to, I got it right. I had it. Okay. Oh, shoot. Anyway, darn it. I gotta delete that from here. I gotta cut this video. Okay, so okay, I don't see it. Okay, so at any rate, I am going to drop my link. Let me just drop my link because I want y'all to get this. I'm gonna drop my link. I want y'all to get this because this is part of this. This thing is about training. It's not just about, like she said in her message. Okay, because you can't achieve what you don't know. I know some of y'all. That's my LinkedIn link. I want everybody on this platform right now to click that LinkedIn link. It's gonna take you to my page, and then I'm gonna show you what to do after that. Because some people on here don't know about social media. That's why they're here. They may not. They may be on TikTok. They may be on Instagram. But since we're on LinkedIn today, this is what we're talking about, and we have to make sure everybody gets the benefit from it. How many of you wave your hand? Wave your yellow reaction hand. I want to see a yellow reaction hand if you have a LinkedIn page. Raise your what you call that hand? Raise it. Everybody, if you have a LinkedIn, I want to see those reactions. If you got a LinkedIn page and a YouTube page, even if you have YouTube, raise those reaction buttons. Sharita, get some snapshots. Get some snapshots. Okay, perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Now I want all of you to I want all of you to click my LinkedIn and connect. Now, meantime, I am going to share my screen and I'm going to my own page. Can y'all see my page?
Yes.
Training is essential. This is a part of this event. I was just going to do it later, but I don't want people to go home on me and they miss this. This is my page. I'm going to show y'all something. sometimes when you go to people's page, they tell you to connect and you only see a follow on their page. And you say, well, I followed you. I want you to see this, the more button. That more button allows you to, I can send my profile to anybody I want, the link. I can save it as a PDF. I can build a resume, but that's beside the point. I can't do this on my own page. And if you click that more button, it's gonna have a word on it that says connect. Anybody see that? Click the more. Tell me if you see the word connect with a plus sign. Say something. Take yourself off mute.
Yes.
If one person sees it, I want you to click that, because now you just connected to me. And sometimes you all probably see on my page the word follow. Follow does the same thing. But connect, I make sure I make the connection, because follow just allows you to see all of my content and stuff like that when I post. But connect means that now we're actually connected and I can tag you. You can tag me when you want to get information and want me to see your little fancy stuff. Okay, that's one thing. And then I want to show y'all these bars in my way. Right up here, analytic tool. I want to point that out. Every week, it tells you what you're doing. All you gotta do when you go to your page, it's gonna tell you, I reached impressions. Y'all see that word impressions? What does impress mean? I have impressed 6,270 people in 70 days. Are all those people gonna come to my event? Are all those people gonna buy my product? No, ma'am, no, sir. But guess what all those people do? Will have done. They get to know I exist as a business. They get to know I exist as an entrepreneur. They get to, if they look at my stuff, because a lot of people are nosy, and they will click my profile. We get it all the time, and they're looking at your profile. So now I just branded myself, because those people who are like you, if you're adamant about your business, that's like me. If I'm sick, they're going to check those profiles because they're looking for people to target. You're looking for people to connect with. That's in your niche. And this business page is one of the best places to build relationships. Building relationships, how do I do that? Simply by talking. That's it. Hi, how you doing? If I post something, you post on it. You don't have to read all the content, but read enough to make a comment, because when you make a comment, ladies and gentlemen, on a post, your face is going, your profile picture pops up. This is my notification page. I'm going there. This is my notification page. I got Vivian Richardson. I just met her today. She said she followed me. She clicked on it. She's on the platform that she's followed me. Okay. And then I'm going to show you something else. It says here, I'm going in because I want to show you the difference between following and this is my network. When I click, this is my notifications. I click this. This tells me everything that's coming to me. Look at all this stuff we've been posting about this event. We've been eating up the platform. This is why it's important to work as a team. If you got 2 or 3 people, you know you're having something, call your buddies, but they got to be active. And if they're not really truly, they may know how to do it. But what I want you all to get out of this is when you follow other people, or like, let's say we have an event and you're in, I'm talking about people that's in the event, because people outside still share because they know how it works. All you got to, if everybody's sharing it, we got this LinkedIn lit up. It's lit up, you know, because everything that, all of this is mine. Leslie Thomas, she's here today. Leslie Thomas, just met her. Y'all saw her earlier. Denise, and this is Joy. This is what it's all about. Sandy, so now everybody knows that I have a network. And then when I get over here, I'm looking at Denise. I'm like, who was she? I'm just saying that this wasn't my page. But I might say, well, she said, she replied. I always reply, whether it's emoji or whatever. I do not just do likes because I can't get to know people when I'm liking and I'm running. No. So she replied, I'm looking at Denise. Okay, so she's talking to me. I'm acting like I don't know Denise. I'm going to go here. I'm going to say, oh, who's that now? Okay, she liked my stuff. She said something. Let me see what she said. Wow. She said, this is awesome. I'll be sharing how trauma may affect entrepreneurs and their business. Now, that's a perfect example. She's in this event. And that's what she did. And that's what I want to see myself do when I talk on other, because you're in the event. But when people like myself, if I'm a stranger, See all these people looking at here? All these people didn't make no 304 impressions for one event. You see, because it didn't come overnight. It works. You got to stay visible consistently, and that's what you draw the people. And then when you have me, Denise, Margaret, Sharita, all us clicking, and I post that even in my group chat with my speakers. What did I do? Y'all wasn't coming to the link. I put the link in front of y'all. How do you post a link and share a link? Okay, I grabbed this thing up here right here, the 3 dots. I click that thing and said post, click a link. And then what do? I go down here in this case, I go down here to the chat. I drop that link. Since y'all don't want to come to me, I'll bring it to y'all. Now I ask everybody to make a comment. I want y'all to click that like. When y'all click that, I want y'all to stay with me. Click the like, always click that thumb, because that's what makes your picture pop up. Always click the thumb. And if you don't want to talk, you don't feel like talking, do something. Leave a pic, because your picture will not show. I mean, you see, now my photo's up there, but if I just check like, it's up here. You can still check my profile. But I'm just saying, because I'm looking for people, I am going to go and I'm going to comment on here, and I'm probably just going to give her something. I'm just pulling something out, and I'm probably just going to say something to her because I want her to know I'm talking to her. I say, hey. No, I'm gonna ask her this. This is what I do sometimes. Do you attend virtual events? Let's say I don't know Denise, and she just commented on my stuff. I'm gonna say hello. I gotta tag her. That @ now it's gonna go to her, Denise, ENY. Her name pops up, but it has to be the @ Her name pops up. It highlights that you know, okay, she gonna get this. And now I said, I love it. Do you attend virtual events? And the system makes the corrections, of course. And I check that. And then I post. Now that's going to go to Denise if she didn't know me. So this is what I'm telling y'all now. My picture is there. Everything is there. And when you make a comment sometime and even checking likes, people can go right to your profile. We have her here. We have Leslie right here. If I want to see what Leslie profile is about, I'm like, let me see what she do. Every time I post, she always following me. Now I get to go to her post and I get to see what she does, how she's you know, and that's how we start our conversations. I just wanted to share that little bit. Can you mute somebody, please? I'm already loud and it makes me talk louder when I'm talking over somebody. And then the network right here where it says network, this is where Vivian C says she's following you. And right here, see the word connect? Following is one thing, but when she actually hit that connect button, it says she wants to connect with you. What am I going to do? I don't just say accept. I go right back to this thing that says messenger and I ask her a question. Hello. Thank you. I'm just writing something. I'm just going to act like I'm writing something. Hello. Thank you. I'm just messing it up, but for connecting. Do you attend virtual events? Now, what I did was I asked her a question. She got to come back to me because I don't know who that lady is. I don't remember her. I ain't gonna remember that name. I don't feel like writing it down because I'm busy, but I know I want to talk back to her because she commented. So what did I do? I asked her a question because when she answers that question and I send, in most cases, what I do too, I always try to send something. Gifts is right there. That GIF, you don't even have to talk. All I got to do is go there and say, you rock. I'm just saying, Trish Condon just did a training. Always elevate other people. Always, always, always. You don't even have to talk. You're busy. You don't feel like just use emoji. You got a smile here, emoji here, and I have pictures, affirmations in I can just click that, and now she will get that, and I'm going on about my business, and eventually she will respond. Y'all got that? Anybody have any questions? Did anybody get anything out of that? Come off mute. Did anybody get anything?
Yeah, that was great.
That was good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Patricia.
Okay, so that's what I wanted you all to see. And I check all of my sites on a daily basis. I may not answer everything because we got a lot of meat out here this time. But when this event is over, I answer. If it's about and now I also, I got to show y'all that. Scheduling is the last thing I want to show you. This thing says you scheduled a post. This is my last of my training. And you can get one-on-one from me. We do what, 90 minutes, $97, one-on-one. I know y'all not getting it. That's a steal. I normally charge $250 for coaching, 1 hour. But when you're at my events, I'm telling y'all, if y'all not hanging out with me and hanging out with some of these same people who come to all of our events, you're missing a treat. Community, community, community. We host 6 events a year. But if you want one-on-one, I'm a hands-on person. I have to have one-on-one on occasion. And that's why I stay in WPN, because I get one-on-one when I want it, and I can get the group. I'm good either way, but there are times I want one-on-one. I have to have it. So now this is what I'm saying. So when right here is where it's telling me you scheduled a post and it just went live. It's live because I scheduled it to go out. That's why y'all see so much meat, so much stuff and content. And I already know Kim, you didn't tell me, but I know what Kim, you've been thinking. I'm sick of her tagging me. I've already commented on that other post about the event. I'm just saying, Kim, I'm using it as an example. Why does she keep posting and tagging me? Because we putting so much content out there because we're scheduling. And I should have used Kimya, because Kimya knows about scheduling. But some of you probably don't know. Well, I scheduled. And when I schedule it, I tagged it when I schedule with the @ and it's going to everybody in this event as much as possible that I have on the attendee list as well as the other list. And I tag people. I don't care if it comes to you 50 times. That's up to you whether you respond. As long as I do my job, my confidence level soars, and I go to bed at night and I pat myself and say, I did a good job.
Yes. And you can always mute a conversation. So if you're getting ticked off that you're getting tagged too much, get over yourself.
Come on.
And just do the thing and get it done. The more we tag each other, the more people can participate. It's up to you. So let's get this party started, Dr. Pat, and let's go into some breakout rooms.
Okay,
Get
go
to
ahead.
know each other. I'm recreating the rooms. You're going to be with new people this
Thank
time.
you.
It's 15 minutes once again, and you should have 4 or 5 people in your room and have a wonderful time. Here comes your pop-up. We'll see you in 15 minutes.
Awesome. Okay.
Where do all these new people come from?
Well, we had 90, what was the final count? 94?
Great. We got lots of new people just
come
getting
in and out.
here.
Yeah, they come in and out during the course of the day. Charita, y'all.
That's great. That's great. We just had 4 new people come in. Okay.
Wow, nice. Hi,
Your,
Dr.
your pop-up should be there. Pat Rogers, I'm going to have to turn it over to Sharita for the 15-minute countdown. Sharita, you are not there.
What do you have to, you got to go to your next appointment?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so that's fine. I think I have rock shot when I get back up in there. What do I need to do to get out
All
of
you
here?
need to do is stop the breakout room in 14 minutes. In fact, I'll do the finish. I gotta go just change my clothes, and then I'll come back down and I'll stop the breakout room, and then I'll go.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'll be here. That was good. Awesome. Wow. I'm learning about, I don't like breakout rooms, but I got to learn how to do them. They're fun to see other people do them. Ooh, wonderful. How you doing? Wonderful. How you doing? Wonderful. Are you there? Robin, I see you made it. How are you? Maybe they didn't break up. Mary, Craig. Okay. That was good. Okay, great. I need to put the battery on.
Hey, wonderful. I see your hand up. Should I leave it there? Okay. Greg Brown, did you just get here? Sue Bailey, did you just get here? Did you get knocked out of your breakout room?
Knocked out.
Where were you? What room do you know, or should I just give you a new one?
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Okay, I was knocked out, I think of room 9, I'm not sure. And then my background disappeared, and then it all went pear-shaped.
You're good now.
Wow.
Room 9, you were with Reverend Wanda and Dr.
Yeah,
Luana?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Ooh, thanks, Trish. This is good. You're doing great.
Yeah, you're welcome. Craig, are you here with us? I saw that you just got on.
Who, me?
No, Craig Brown.
Oh. I thought they was in a breakout room because him nor Robin is answering.
Yeah, Craig,
Yeah.
did you get knocked out of your
I-
breakout?
No, I can't participate in all this today. I just wanted to be able to join the community and take a look. I did promise Patricia that I would take a look.
Yeah,
at
that's
your
fine. I
event
just wanted,
today.
that's perfect.
And I
I
also
just-
wanted to see Dale speak.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that you weren't knocked out of your room and I had to put you back
problem.
manually.
Craig, if I can tell you, I've reached out to get Dale on phone. I've emailed him and his wife. They never responded. So I think maybe this was not a good fit for them. And they never responded.
I see.
I just called him 2 days ago. Yesterday, as a matter of fact. They didn't call. So he's not coming, sweetie.
No
He's
problem.
not here, so I guess he's not coming. And we did have a space for him if he came.
Unless he's coming later.
Understood. Well, I will listen in what I can, and I'll stick around for.
Well, you're welcome to stay. I'm just letting you know. And thank you. Yes, you did say you. Thank you so much for coming. I don't see your face, but I did call you out earlier, but you didn't say anything. So I'm glad you're here. And I did definitely had you on the list, but that's what happened. So
Not a problem.
I know the product that he has, he probably needs more time, but they never called me. I'd given him 15 minutes as opposed to the 10 we originally talked about because I really wanted him to share that, but they never communicated back with me. So sometimes, things come up and they just, it's all good. It's all good though. It's all good. It's all good.
Not a problem. When will
I
be
got
having
you
another
here. That's a
event like
bonus.
this?
I
When will
got
be
you
having
here. That's a
another event
bonus.
like this?
My next one is going to be January. We're having a networking event January. Yeah, on January the 26th. It's just going to be networking, just like this. It's going to be an hour and a half. I'm going to make that announcement later. And you're on my email list. You get it. But today you guys are going to sign up for that event free because I haven't hit the public with it. And the tickets will be a ticket cost. But I got a little free thing for you guys today. I'm going to try to find it so I can give it to you now if you want it. You want to sign up?
Sure.
If you got to leave. But we just got a couple more things to go. We have the expert panelists to go, and so we get ready to do rock and roll that. Set it off.
Okay, here we go.
Trisha, I appreciate you, sweetheart, for stretching yourself for us.
Oh, you're welcome. This
really
is,
do.
yeah, it's my pleasure. We're going to be okay. And Dr. Joy. When I go to moving bells to room 7. There you go. I ended up, there was a room of only 2 people. Yes, she is. So I just moved them into another room. That's where I disappeared to. I went into that room to see if they were good. It was Gail Dixon and Joy Vaughn. I'm like, 2 of my favorite people are getting to get to know each other. So
Wow.
I love them both. I love them.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, so we have about 3 more minutes, and then I'm just gonna press the comeback button, and then I'm gonna just slide away.
Okay,
Thank
gotcha.
you. You're doing a really, as usual, great job. I loved that you pulled up LinkedIn and gave them that little tutorial. That was great.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, they needed it. They needed it. You know, nobody,
Yeah.
they don't get that more button does a lot of stuff. You know, so it's
It
all good.
does. It does. Yeah. And it takes time to maneuver all this stuff and learn all this. Sometimes people get it quicker when you show them. That's why I'm gearing to that way next year. I'm not doing all the speak. I want to do more training, you know,
I
so
like
they can get it.
I like seeing it. It's much better for me
Yeah.
if I see it. Hi,
Me too.
Mary. Did you just get here,
Oh,
Mary?
now there's
Did you get
Dale
knocked
right
out?
there.
There's Dale.
Dale, you never called me back. You never told me you was coming. I reached out, emailed and all that stuff. And you were supposed to come on at 1 o'clock. I sent you all of that. And I because you didn't return to me, I flipped the script on the agenda. You'll still speak, but I got somebody that's coming before you. I can't put you on right this minute. Let me see.
That's all right.
And Craig Brown came
So-
specifically to see you. So I'm sure
Yeah,
he's
he sure
very
did.
happy that you're here. Nice to see you. Welcome.
Donna.
Glad you made it.
Yeah, let me see what the program. I got the program.
We're in a breakout room right now.
Yeah.
And we have about 2 minutes left of that. And then there'll be another speaker, and then Pat's gonna check where you are after that. So welcome, Dale.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
that's why I had to call. That's why I had to do what's the name? Because when he came, I knew he was coming, but I thought he was coming later. He came earlier. What's his name? Tom. But it's all it work out. You know, you just gotta you got some time. You just gotta be patient. But yeah, it works out. I'm glad you showed up. Thank you. Yeah,
Well, you're
communication
welcome.
is important.
I apologize for not being more responsive. I've had a pretty full week.
Yeah, I've been tagging you ever since I met you. You got a lot of notifications on LinkedIn. Whenever you decide to go over there.
We're
But it's all
Las Vegas.
good. We promote all our speakers and that's what we do.
Did
And
you
that's
meet
what
in
we
Las
do.
Vegas? Is that where you met? Dale, where did you meet Dr. Pat?
She actually attended a webinar that I did.
Ah, wonderful. What's your topic?
Well, the topic on that day was AI. I think you attended an AI webinar, right?
Accelerated. AI accelerated.
Yeah, great. I saw that. I didn't get there, but I saw that you were doing it. They should be coming back. I just gave them the heads up. Oh, Mary Ash, sorry, we ended. I just hit the
Okay,
close
so-
the button.
So Dale, you're going to be up after the expert panelists. The expert panel is going to be 30 minutes. Can you hang tight with us for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Just to be
Okay.
sure, Patricia, my topic today is going to be the 9 flows in entrepreneurial businesses for advisors and coaches and that kind of thing.
It could be whatever. I'm good. I'm flexible. That's why I'm
Okay.
trying to reach out to you. So I have all, but I'm good. You know, you do what you do on these platforms, cut out what you don't need and post that stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm good. No.
All right.
You talk about whatever you choose to. Yeah. And then you had 10 minutes and I did alter my schedule. I was going to give you 15, but I done ran my mouth at least 30 minutes over time on this platform. So do you
Okay.
mind still sticking with the 10?
I'll do whatever you want me to do here.
I'm so happy you showed up. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is everybody has come back. Is anybody getting anything out of this about connecting the links? Come on. Okay, we're getting ready to get into our expert panelists. But before I do that, I want to drop something in the chat.
All right.
Hey, you have an echo, Dr. Pat.
I hear it. I don't know why, Mama.
Do you have another? Do you have another device you're logged into?
No, I don't think I have my Zoom open on my phone. Let me see. And even if I do, I always have it on audio. No audio. I hear that thing. Let me take my headphones off.
Well, while you're working on that, can we have like a 3-minute break?
Yes.
You don't have. Let me say that I'm glad you asked me. Everybody at their house.
Yeah.
do what you need to do. We was gonna give y'all an additional 30 later. 10 minutes with the breakout room, but no, do what you need to do. Close your camera, come back, and that's it. We all grown. That's what I'm so sorry. I didn't have a break filtered in there really, because I figure I just go to the bathroom when I need to, and I go grab something to eat if I need to. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I ain't lying. So just make it. But I want you all. I'm just clicking here. Everybody, I want you to click that second link. It says YouTube event. That YouTube, we are currently on YouTube. This event is being done. I want y'all to click that, and then we're going to come back. We're going to go to the breakout rooms. Let me see if I can turn this thing on. Wait a minute,
Dr.
Serena.
Pat, I don't see a link.
Yeah. You said a YouTube thing?
That's because I sent it to Greg personally.
Oh.
I don't see one either.
Okay.
Yay.
Now, yeah. So click the second link is the YouTube. I want y'all to see how this thing work on this platform. And then that's going to take you to my page. And you can also subscribe later when you go over there.
So I'm a graduate of Florida State Business College. So it's so funny when I mention to people Florida State, all of a sudden they start moving their arms. You're a Seminole. It's like, oh my gosh, we're the same club.
Who is that?
Well, the same thing happens when you become a part of any.
I think the echo is because some people are not muted. So if we could all
It
mute.
sounds like that's Trisha.
That is Trish Carr.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, when you went to the YouTube, it started with Trish Carr speaking. So if your camera,
that's what that was.
Open, if your mute button was not muted, that's what everybody was hearing.
Okay.
Okay, so either way, y'all will get that in the chat when I send you the chat the next 24 hours. You get that in the chat along with the replay. Okay, so now with having said that, we're gonna get ready to turn it back over to Sharita. Is she back on platform? Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play my little video for the expert panel.
Okay, great.
And then Dale made it to the platform and he'll be next after the expert panel.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, we've been moving.
Okay, so that was a productive session. I did make some connections and I hope you did too. So up next, we have our expert panelists just for this event. Can you believe? So we have to bring forward Kemia Scott. She is our expert panelist and they're going to set it off. So put your seatbelts on because we're going for a ride now. So let's bring some energy.
And before I start her video, expert panelists, don your backgrounds. Don your background doing this introduction.
Miss Kemia Scott is a marketing and social media strategist. She assists entrepreneurs.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No problem.
Miss Kemia Scott is a marketing and social media strategist. She assists entrepreneurs in elevating their duct tape marketing efforts to streamlined and more profitable marketing systems. As a result, clients are able to stop chasing likes and hearts and instead focus on building relationships and converting leads into clients. I introduce you to Miss Kemia Scott.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone. I am Kemia Scott. Welcome. Y'all excited to hear our expert panel? I'm excited. Y'all excited? You should be excited. This is going to be a ton of fun. Okay? So first, I just want to thank you all for being here and showing up. Everybody looks so good. It looks so good. I appreciate it. And so far, I hope you are getting immense value out of this. Like Dr. Pat said, you're already building your connections. We're networking. Your subscribers and your connections are increasing. And that is awesome. I'm enjoying it, and I hope you're having as much fun as I am. So,
I'm sorry, y'all. This is who I am. Let me tell y'all who I am. This is what y'all see. That's what you get. This is it. Because when I see something, I say something. You ain't got to like it. I'm sorry. Because I practice. And I'm missing my number 2. If she's not coming today, is she here? She was here earlier. Where is she? I'm missing 1. I got 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Where's number 2?
I sent you a message.
Where's Palace number 2? We practice. Is she? Oh,
put it your banner.
I know you're not on this. I know you're not on this platform.
Check your message. Check your message.
Unbelievable. Well, at least I'm glad you're here, girl, because I was going to go in on you. Okay. Come on, give me some energy. Come on.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So with this expert panel, you are going to meet some amazing business owners. During our practice, we had so much fun. I enjoy learning more about people. I enjoy learning who people are outside of their bio or outside of their tagline or the professional way they describe themselves. Who is the person? Who is the person? So with this panel, you'll actually get to know who these people are, how fabulous they are. Okay. And with that said, I want to talk to panelist number one. Panelist number 1, please tell our audience who you are, where you're from, and your accomplishments.
Oh, wow. I'm so glad you asked that question. I'm Dr. Patricia Rogers, and I reside in McDonough, Georgia. I am the CEO of Unity in Service Incorporated, a retired corrections lieutenant with 29 years of service in the law enforcement. I'm a 12-year veteran of the U.S. Army and a graduate of St. Thomas University. I have positioned myself as a visibility strategist, 2-time winning international public speaker, 2-time international best-selling author. I'm a business coach, and I am the #1 virtual event coordinator in my network. I hold the Honorary Doctorate of Humanity Award, and I am a podcast host interviewer. I have received numerous awards since becoming an entrepreneur because of my commitment, professionalism, demeanor, and passion when serving others. And I am a proud member of the Women's Prosperity Network, Film City Women Organization, and International Association for Women. Thank you for asking me that question.
Woo! There we are. There you have it. Told you get to learn more about people. Awesome. Okay, and panelist number 2, you're up. Tell the audience who you are, where you're from, and share your accomplishments.
I'm Irina Portnova, and I am from New York City. I hold a bachelor's degree in accounting. I'm a qualified assistant of financial controller. I'm also retired accountant manager from transportation company. I have certification from Brave Thinking Institute, where I worked under the leadership of Mary Morrissey and Bob Proctor. I am a manifestation and a leadership coach. I am an outstanding member of Women Prosperity Network with co-founders Nancy Matthews, Trish Carr, and Susan Wiener. And I'm also a certified in the Yes Ready program offered by Women Prosperity Network. I'm an international bestseller author. I'm a host of the podcast Living in the Miracle, and I am a co-host of the podcast for love and relationship called Love It or Shove It.
Love that. Wonderful learning more about you. And panelist number 3, you're up. Tell the audience who you are, where you're from, and share your accomplishments, please.
Greetings, everyone, again. I am Sharita Olton. I am your wellness coach, and I am from sunny, beachy Barbados. I am the director of CMO Caribbean Technologies. We are the grower and retailer of renewable energy systems. I currently hold a degree in mathematics, and I am also pursuing certification in business energy professional. I am a registered farmer and agriculturalist. I'm the founder of Sage Garden, a regenerative micro-agricultural project based in Scotland District, focusing on food security, creating a sacred environment for women to do ancestral healing. I am a women's leader in the community development projects and fundraisers. I am a medicine woman, learning and teaching people about herbs, moon cycles, and the connection with earth and their menstrual cycles. I'm a teacher of all met cosmology, 13 moon cosmology, hollow mind perceiver, and I am a Reiki practitioner and a caterer in the niche market of African cuisine. I am the creatrix of Quantum Day Healing with Nutraceutical and Apothecary, carrying teas, capsules, creams, balms, poultices, oils, everything that you need for the healing of the body, mind, and spirit. So you can check me out soon.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yes. I almost had to stop the clock. I almost had to stop the clock on her because I think she dug up some more qualifications. Sister training.
Amen. And panelist number 4, share who you are, where you're from, share your accomplishments.
So thank you, Kenya. Although my name is Dr. Joy Vaughn, most people call me Dr. Joy. I'm originally from Barbados, like Sharita. I'm a graduate of Columbia and Nova Southeastern universities with degrees in higher education and neuropsychology. In other words, I'm a brain and behavior specialist. Now, I've been that for about past 25 years, shifting brain patterns one neuron at a time for those who wish to transition from one stage of life to another. As a reinvention resilience specialist, my legendary boot camps help my clients get free and stay free. I'm a 3-time published and international best-selling author and speaker. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I am the bridge that gets you from where you are now to where you want to be. How about that?
Woo! I hear you, Dr. Joy. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, all right. Next up, panelist number 5. Please tell our audience who you are, where you're from, and share your accomplishments.
My name is Dr. Denise Turner, and I really consider myself a cross-country resident. I was born in Baltimore and lived there for over 30 years. I moved to New Jersey, lived there for over 30 years, and now I am in Sin City. If you're not familiar with Sin City, that's Las Vegas. But I am a mental health strategist, and my focus is on trauma. My professional training includes a degree in psychology, a master's in public health, a Christian family counselor certification, and after 30 years of helping others in the church and the community, I was bestowed an honorary doctorate of humane letters from Eastern Theological Seminary. I was also recognized by the city of Patterson as an outstanding citizen. After experiencing trauma in my life, I became certified to help others to release their trauma. I'm an international public speaker. I've published articles in an international magazine. I'm an emerging author, a counselor, a coach, and my company is called First Lady Ministries, and that's because I'm a pastor's widow. My first book will be released on my birthday, August the 10th, 2024, and that's who I am.
Congratulations in advance. Excellent. And panelist number 6, please, you're up. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and share your accomplishments.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. LaWanna Parker, CEO of Courage to Live Your Dreams in Sacramento, California. I manage a weekly journal and writing group. I am a podcast host on iHeartRadio, an award-winning international 3-time best-selling author. I am a professional blogger, an international public speaker, and a 3 times Distinguished Toastmasters Award recipient. I host virtual events for speakers and workshops, and I am a coach. I have a certification from Rob Parnell Writing Academy, certification in Romance Writing 101, and Women's Christian Life Coach certification. I was awarded Honorary Doctor of Humanity from Theophilus University in Haiti, and I'm a member of the WPN, Women's Prosperity Network. I recently started TikTok Live and have established a following of over 5,000 followers. I am Dr. LaWanna Parker, CEO of Courage to Live Your Dreams.
Woo! Give it up for our panelists. Give it up for our panelists. Okay. It is wonderful learning more about you. And now we're going to dive a little bit deeper and ask them some questions to share their wisdom and give you some insights while you're here today. So panelist number one, let me ask you, what's visibility and why is it essential for entrepreneurs?
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so glad you asked that question, panel moderator. I am so glad you asked that question. Visibility generally refers to the state of being visible, just what it says. And there are 4.5 billion users on social media, plus approximately 15 social platforms. And for the entrepreneur, online presence is essential. And it allows you to be easily found by the users and for the potential customers that you would like to gain. Ladies and gentlemen, in a nutshell, if you're not there, nobody sees you.
That's the truth. You are absolutely right. If you're not there, nobody sees you. And nobody sees you, they won't know who you are. And they can't buy from you, entrepreneur, if they don't know who you are. Am I right?
Right.
And they buy from you. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so let me ask you, panelist number two. You said you're a manifestation coach. What inspired you to become a manifestation coach?
That's such a great question. You know, I always had the feeling that I meant for something more in my life. While working at the corporate job and accounting field, I kept feeling that there is a pull for having my own business. So during pandemic, when I lost my job, I discovered the power inside of me that was far greater than any circumstances, situations, and conditions. At the time of panic and chaos, I found my peace by tapping to the side of me that refused to give in the outside noise. I saw the opportunity in the midst of chaos and connected to my true passion and purpose. That's how I became a manifestation coach. Once I manifested my own business, I realized that in the process of self-discovery and transformation, I became fearless and limitless. Now, I want to share my gift of successful manifestation with others.
Well, I love that. And did y'all hear what she said? Opportunity in the midst of chaos.
Yeah.
Did anybody catch that?
Yeah.
That's such a powerful phrase and something to keep in mind. That's awesome. Okay, so panelist number three, what made you decide to get into wellness?
Well, thank you so much for that question, expert panel moderator. Really and truly, it's my life experiences that really catapulted me into my healing journey. Recognizing that there's a deeper connection to life than just existing in the mundane world, and that we all were affected by trauma in some way. So I started to do healing. I started to grow my own food to heal my body, to collect herbs or grew herbs to heal my body. And I explored a new sense of connection, and I was invited to a community where it became a home. And this is where I met my teacher, and I understand this new sense of what community really means and its role in developing our purpose in life. So we each have a purpose in the community, and the purpose is connected to our gifts and mission that we incarnated here on the earth to do. So that's how it started. Thank you so much for asking that question.
Yes, she said her purpose is bigger than to simply exist in a mundane world.
That's right.
Wow. That is incredible. That is incredible. I love that. I love that. So panelist number 4, what exactly does a resilience and reinvention specialist do?
Oh, I am so glad you asked me that, Kemia. So if you think of reinvention and resilience as the front of the hand and back of the hand, if you think also of a caterpillar who changes into a beautiful butterfly, that is the process of reinvention. But then here you are, this beautiful person, you're new, right? And you're finally free. What's next? What are you going to do? Now, this is where resilience comes in, because resilience helps you to maintain your butterfly status.
Oh.
And as your reinvention and resilience specialist, I have the honor and the privilege to be your loving guide through the whole process with grace and ease.
You made that sound so simple.
It can be. It's all in how you think.
Oh, yes. I love that. I love that. Okay, panelist number 5. You're up. What inspired you to focus on trauma?
Ms. Kemia, thank you so much for that question, because I never thought that I would be focusing on trauma. And it's an interesting question because I always say that I lived a quote unquote dream life for almost 60 years. But as soon as my husband closed his eyes, my life went to, forgive the expression, it went to hell. In addition to the trauma of losing a long-term spouse and my friend of 54 years, I became homeless. I lost everything that meant anything to me in life, like transportation, income, integrity, self-respect, self-confidence, and a whole lot more. And when I thought that I was through all of that, I became involved in an abusive relationship with a high school sweetheart, no less, which I thought would be my chapter 2. And then I was incarcerated while facing eviction yet again. And that, my dear, was my inspiration.
Totally makes sense. I totally get that. I can't wait to learn more about that. Whew. Testimony in and of itself right there. Yes. Yes. Okay. So panelist number 6, let me ask you, could you give us an example of when you may have assisted someone in achieving their breakthrough?
Okay. That would be, oh, wow. Thank you for asking about that, because I had a woman that I worked with. One of the things that was so impactful was the fact that I saw her make this transformation from where she was in a downstate, where she was working, to recognizing what it was that she truly wanted to do and moving from that position into her new career. She is now coaching. And on top of that, she has finished one book and gotten it published, and she now is started on her 2nd book of poetry. That for me is very powerful, and it makes such a huge impact on my life to know that I helped someone to find what it is that they were looking for and then go out there for it. Very powerful for me.
Yes. Wow. And to have someone guide you along the way, whew. We could all use that. That is awesome. That is awesome. I love that. Okay, so panelist number 1, what are some of the ways we can maximize our presence on social media?
What are some of the ways that we can maximize our presence on social media? Is that what I'm hearing, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm glad you asked that question, moderator Scott. There are about 9 strategies that I use to increase my presence on social media. For the sake of time, though, I'm only going to expound on 2, just 2. Number 1, consistent branding. As a visibility expert, I recommend a consistent profile photo, your full name, and a bio is posted across all of your social media platforms. And what this does is it creates a recognizable brand. Because when you have various pictures on different platforms, it confuses the people. And a confused mind does not spend money. Number 2, content. That is the utmost importance. You must share content that is relevant, valuable, and engaging, using a mix of media such as images, videos, text, and you must, ladies and gentlemen, you must practice engaging on your own posts as well as, and more so, on others. That's my story I'm sticking to.
Absolutely. And can I chime in on what she said about your profile picture? Can it be recent? Don't use the high school yearbook photo that you don't look like that and you have not looked like that in 30 years. Don't use that. And y'all laughing because y'all know what I'm talking about. You need a picture that looks like you somewhere recently so that when we pop on a Zoom, we know we're talking to the same person. I just had to say that. That's one of those pet peeves. I had to tell y'all that.
Oh my gosh.
But that is so true, so true. Thank you, panelist number 1. Panelist number 2, let me ask you. I'm dying to know the answer to this question. Does the law of attraction really work? Can you take a minute to expound on that?
Such a great question, because I'm sure a lot of people are doubting if that law of attraction is truly working. And let me tell you, law of attraction is always working. Whether you want something or not, you will attract this reality with your vibration. Because law of vibration is the primary law. We live in the ocean of motion. The reality you want is already there. All you need is to tap to the right frequency. There is a process to raise our vibration. And that's what I'm teaching people who are ready to manifest their wildest desires.
Love that. Tap into it. All right. Okay, excellent, excellent. Okay, now panelist number 3, have a question for you. You mentioned community. You talk a lot about community. How important do you think community is?
Thank you, Kemia. This is a loaded question. So I'm going to start here with an old African saying, I am because you are. Ubuntu. This is, I am who I am because of the community. I can only be that because of the community. The community is the pillar of traditional practices, and sometimes our own blood-related family does not give us the support mechanisms or tools that we need necessary for the healing to occur. Our connection to those that went before us lies in the ancestral information, whether it be orally spoken like storytelling or genetically passed through the umbilical cord. And we know that a lot of this information has been severed or disconnected. So it is through community building and reviving this ancestral knowledge and this knowledge that went before us that we can now create that solid pillar of generational sustainability. Hence why my focus and mission is to build a sustainable community.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Sustainable community. Yes. Okay. Now, panelist number 4, you mentioned that you do mindset shifts. You shift mindsets, one neuron at a time. How do you do that?
That's a great question as well, Kemia Scott. So consider that your brain is the most powerful tool that you will ever have in your body. And yet you only use about 1/3 of it. So everything begins with a thought. Your thought drives your feelings, Your feelings drive your actions, and your actions drive your results. So the question is, what result do you want to produce? Because everybody you interact with, you have mirror neurons in your brain. And what I do is I tap into the use of those mirror neurons and help you to be able to achieve the results that you want just by shifting ever so slightly your thought pattern. Because when you shift your thoughts, you'll produce the results you want to produce, negative or positive. You decide.
Hmm. I'm thinking about that, only that 1/3 of our brains we're actually using. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking, I got to think about that. Okay. So panelist number 5, the word trauma. What is our fascination with trauma?
Fascination. That's a fascinating word. Thank you so much for that. And I think the increased awareness has come because trauma is now being identified as the greatest mission field of the 21st century. If I look at statistics, different sources indicate that 61 to 70% of adults in the US have experienced a traumatic event of some type in their lives. Now, with over 223 million people suffering from or repressing traumatic symptoms, we still haven't even seen the full and collective impact that COVID has left for us. Understanding how a person's thinking, feeling, and behavior is affected by trauma means being trauma informed. It means understanding that trauma can affect how individuals relate to each other in society. And I think because of these things, the statistics, the number of people repressing, that's the fascination. Thank you for that.
Wow. Wow. We haven't even begun to figure this out. We got a road ahead of us.
Yeah.
We do have a road ahead of us. Necessary. Wow. Okay. Okay, so panelist number 6, let me ask you, what social platforms and strategies do you use to expand your reach and your influence? I know you mentioned TikTok earlier.
Thank you for asking that particular question. Because of Dr. Rogers, I'm active in quite a few places. Mainly, however, is Facebook and now TikTok and Instagram too. I shouldn't leave them out because I do quite a bit over there as well. What I plan on doing is expanding my vision to influence others by leveraging the strength for each of those platforms. And as a coach, I plan to offer some online courses for this new year so I can reach more people. In blogging and writing, I want to explore diverse topics and things that resonate with people more. And also as a podcaster and a TikTok host, I'll continue crafting engaging content. Additionally, I'm exploring collaboration with maybe some fellow authors and the speakers to amplify the collective impact. These strategies will allow me to align with my goal in reaching broader audiences and positively impacting an even larger scale.
I love that. And I want to summarize that just in case some of you didn't hear what she said. Y'all ready? She said TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, blogging, podcasting, collaborations.
Yeah, she went in.
She went in. As a marketing strategist, I have to tell you, do all the things. Do the things. It's not one magic bullet. Do all the things and see what works. So I love that. I love that, panelist number 6. I love that you shared that. Okay.
Awesome.
Yes, yes. Are you all getting some value out of what of our panelists are sharing? If so, let me know. Let me
come on, give us a minute. We got 2 more questions. Come on, that's it. We're almost winding up.
Yes.
I'm liking this.
I'm liking this.
And then we have 3 more speakers.
Yes.
3 minutes and 3 minutes. And we're gonna have one more. We're gonna have our announcements after that. So if you have anything that you want to share, promote, Stick around, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
The best is still yet to come. Woo!
Yes. So I'm enjoying this myself as the moderator.
So everybody, give me some energy. Come on.
Yes.
Throw your hands in the air like a just don't freak they care.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so panelist number one, what holds entrepreneurs back from achieving their next level of success?
Wow, I'm super happy that you asked that question because I do a lot of workshops, and what I found in many of the clients that come to me, many of them that want to achieve certain things and things are holding them back. It's a great question. But as a business coach and as an influencer, first, people must shift. They got to shift their mindset. Secondly, people's priorities, your priorities must align with the vision. And lastly, moderator Scott, we must be willing, stay with me, to invest in the necessary resources that will allow us to build a successful business. And then we must be willing to do the work.
If I had a mic, I would drop it. If I had one, I would drop it. I felt every word there. And I 100% agree. But the priorities, that second one you said, I want to expand on that. Your priorities have to match the vision. That means don't say you want to do something,
right?
But then you get the opportunity because you asked for it and you don't take the opportunity.
The talent.
That's, as entrepreneurs, that happens so often. If you have to shift something to make something happen that you claimed was your vision, shift it.
Preach it.
You're not a tree. Move. The priorities and your vision, because people get opportunities, and I hear it all the time. You get what you asked for, but you have to be ready to receive it. Or are you just saying things for the sake of saying them? So definitely keep that in mind. I love that. I love that, panelist number one. Okay, so panelist number two, let me ask you, what are the 3 secret sauce ingredients for successful manifestation?
Oh my gosh, Miss Kenya, you have such a great questions for all of us. So the ingredient, the secret sauce is number 1 is to have a vision. Your success rate to manifest your desire increase drastically once you know what you want. And why is it important for you? As there is no wind in the favor of the sailor who doesn't have the destination. Number 2, trust the process. Once you claim your desire, no, it's already yours. It requires the work, the patience, and persistence. Have a faith in the journey. Understand that each step, each challenge, and each moment plays a crucial role, and everything comes in divine timing. And number 3, structure of support. The inner work is the most rigorous work, and it can feel very stressful and discouraging to be alone on this journey without proper structure of support. The success comes naturally when you follow the proven and reliable system that generates the desired results. And these are 3 secret sauce for successful manifestation.
Oh, give it up. And that third one, that structure of support, you are in a supportive room. You are in a safe space, a supportive room right now. Some of your structure of support is sitting right here with you. So make sure you take advantage of the support that's in this room. Wow. Okay. Woo. Y'all on fire today. Okay, so panelist number 3, let me ask you, how do you see your sustainable community building impacting others?
Thank you, Miss Kenya, for doing such a great job. The sustainable community building definitely is impacting for everyone. Is impacting through deeper connection, economic employment, and of course, legacy building. Sustainable community impacts on both the micro and the macro level. When I say sustainability, I don't only mean outer or more macro aspects, but I'm starting with the inner, more deeper spiritual aspect. And then that in turn manifests into the economic manifestation of sustainable business. So we're building inwards to outwards. So my current eco village in Barbados can impact through healing, employment, cooperatives, and generational wealth. So we do this through healing modalities, healing herbs, apothecary, healing products, healing spaces, and making a sustainable impact on generational wealth and allowing the wealth to reconnect to the indigenous knowledge and to be carried on for generations. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. That's impacting others. One to globe. Wow. Wow. I love that. I love that. Okay, so panelist number 4. Looking back at your life, what has been, this is a loaded question. What has been your most memorable experience to date?
Wow. There have been so many, right? But I'll tell you, when I graduated from my doctorate, with my doctorate in 2019, I thought the world would open up to me, but it didn't. So I was following my mother's advice to reinvent yourself in every 5 years, right? And learn how to be resilient. So what did I do? I packed my suitcases and I went around the world. I started in Fiji, went to New Zealand, Australia, London, on and on and on, and ended up in Portugal. And each time I met women, I went, wow, wonder if they're resilient too. And I interviewed every single one of women in each country and came back and wrote this book, The Art of Resilience. I can tell you, wow, that was the best time of my life. And to this day, it remains my most memorable experience and life-altering experience.
Wow. Woo! Woo! Wow. And make sure you drop the link to that book in the chat.
Buy that book, y'all. Buy that book.
Wow. I know those are some amazing stories. I can't even imagine. That is incredible. Yes. All right. So, panelist number 5. We've been talking about trauma. How many types of trauma are there?
Oh my goodness, Miss Kimya, where you get these questions from? You know, trauma is not a sexy topic. And I think many times people use the word trauma, misuse it, and use it too often. And I think that the word trauma describes incidents that happen, and there are many types of trauma that people consider, but I'm only going to go over 3 because they all fall under 3 main categories. Number 1 is acute trauma, and that results from an unexpected and single incident like a car accident, a physical assault, and it could even be childbirth. Number 2 is chronic trauma. That is repeated and prolonged, such as domestic violence or abuse, and that causes what some people describe as being stuck. They can't get out of that cycle. And then there is complex trauma. That's exposure to varied and multiple traumatic events, often invasive and interpersonal, that combine to create unique trauma symptoms. And this type of trauma may involve childhood experiences or experiences during early development, and they stay with you for a long time and even for life. So there are many types of trauma, but they all fall under 3 main categories: Thank you so much for that question. That ain't
Okay.
sexy, but that's true.
Yes,
Not
yes.
bad.
Wow. Okay. Acute, chronic, and complex. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay. Now, panelist number 6. What has been your most fulfilling experience as a multifaceted entrepreneur?
Wow, thank you for that question. I'm going to go with a young lady who had a book that she was writing for several years, and she never finished it. It was a romance story. When she came to me, which I was really thrilled about because I'm into writing and romance stories and reading. When she came to me, she explained what it was that she was doing, and we talked, and we came up with some things that she was to do. She had to set a goal as to how many words she wanted to write each day. Then she had to actually do the writing, and we set it at 5 to 15 minutes. Then, here's the hard part, is being persistent, making yourself do when you don't want to. And then above all, she had to learn to believe and trust that she could do this. So I am happy to say her reward is that she got that story finished, published it on Amazon.com. She has finished a second one and started her third one. So that for me was very exciting and rewarding to see that she went from sitting around thinking about doing it and, well, I'll get back to it, to actually finishing it and having it published.
Wow. I got to give it up for her. I got to give it up for her. I don't even know, but I got to give it up for her. Because there's so many people who have that same experience, except they don't have you to get the book off out of their minds, dust it off the laptop and actually go through with it. Priorities matching that vision, like panelist number 1 said a little while ago. So I love that. I'm excited for her. I don't even know. I'm excited for her. Wow. You all have shared some amazing tips, insights, and stories. And now, attendees, let's see how you can learn more about our panelists, work with our panelists. So panelist number 1, what would you like to offer our attendees? It can be free or it can be for a fee.
Wow. I'm so glad you've given me this opportunity. First, I would like to say thank you, Kimya.
Yeah.
You've done an awesome job today, coming up with wonderful questions. And I've enjoyed this panel so much. And today I'm gifting our attendees a complimentary ticket to our upcoming networking extravaganza for January 24th as we kick off the new year. I will also post a link to my recent international best-selling author, Virtual Events That Rock 21st Century Tips, Strategies, and Processes. I'm going to drop the link for you to get a complimentary chapter of chapter 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. Patricia Roberts, visibility strategist, and I am the CEO of Unity in Service, where people need people. And my information, it'll be in the chat.
Woo! Thank you so much, panelist number 1. Thank you so much. Panelist number 2, I hope you're ready. What would you like to offer our attendees? It can be free or it can be for a fee.
Today's the holiday giveaway. So I have an amazing offer to join my manifestation membership. If you're someone like my clients I worked with and you often think there is got to be more to my life, but aren't sure how to reach that more. Or if you have experimented with the law of attraction, see glimpses of its magic, yet it's been hit or miss, making you wonder if there is a secret ingredient you are yet to discover. Or maybe you have read every book, attended seminars, watched countless videos, but still find there is a missing piece to the manifestation puzzle. Then schedule the free consult with me so I can tell you all the details about my special offer for a price of less than a daily cup of coffee. You gain lots of value for $26. But this is a limited offer and applies if you schedule the meeting with me in the next 72 hours so that I can go over all the benefits of this amazing manifestation membership. I'm gonna drop the link in the comments and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you, panelist number 2. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, panelist number 3. What would you like to offer our attendees? It can be free or it can be for a fee.
Thank you, Kemia. And what I want to share is knowledge. Knowledge is the key to success. And data becomes information, and then information becomes knowledge, which is wisdom. So I'm offering you guys to be a part of a sustainable community. And I'll put my links in the chat, my Instagram link, my TikTok, my LinkedIn, my Facebook. And I implore you to follow them. Why? Because I'll be giving out free ideas of how to make and processes of how to do DIY products. I do make healing products. And on these DIYs, you'll be able to have the opportunity to have a free box of our new launched products when they come out. So if you keep in contact with me, then you'll be able to have the opportunity to be able to be the first on board to have our products, and just keep DM me or just keep in contact and we'll take it from there. And then you'll also be able to connect on live workshops that I'll be doing in the new year. And I'll post the date on those platforms as well. So I'll put all the links in the chat. So that's what I have for the time being. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Okay, everybody, check that chat. Make sure you follow our panelist number 3. Excellent. Okay, panelist number 4. What would you like to offer our attendees? It can be free or it can be for a fee.
Well, this is a new chapter, a reinvention chapter and a resilience chapter. So what I'm offering is any attendee who wants to be on a podcast to book a 30-minute call with me to see if you're right, if it's a right fit. So again, I have all my information in the chat. So please book a call with me on my Calendly, which is also in the chat. And let's get you out there and get your brain working.
Yes. Oh, I love that. I got to make sure I click that link. I'm over here saving the chat myself. I hope y'all saving this chat and following these links. I'm just clicking away over here. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. And panelist number 5, what would you like to offer our attendees today? It can be for a fee or it can be free.
Madam Moderator, Ms. Kemia, can I just thank you for what you have done today? These questions have been awesome and we've gotten awesome responses. I don't know about the attendees, but I have been helped from a lot of people. So thank you for those questions and thank you for eliciting those responses. What do I want to offer? I think a lot of people feel that we are okay and we don't have any kinds of residual effects from trauma. And we don't even consider some of the emotions that we struggle with. A lot of us say, oh, I'm depressed or I'm anxious or I'm fearful. Those are emotions that may come from some type of trauma. And what I do is I try to dig down and find the roots of that trauma. So I want to offer a free 30-minute consultation to explore any emotion or emotions that you feel might be preventing success or productivity in your life and in your business. Doesn't cost anything to have that conversation. My information is going to be in the chat. And you all will be actually the first people that I'm telling, because my business is First Lady Ministries. I am rebranding for 2024. So I'll keep up with you. You keep up with me. Let's have that conversation. My information will be in the chat. Oh, the name is Triumphant Grace Enterprises.
Nice.
Woo!
And it'll
All
be
right,
in
we
the
heard
chat.
it first.
Very nice.
We heard it first. Awesome. Okay. And panelist number 6, what would you like to offer our attendees? It can be free or it can be for a fee.
Well, thank you. And I want to echo Dr. Denise's words. You have done an excellent job today. Very good. Well, for me, this is a new year, all right? And I thought starting out, people want to start working on their plans right away rather than waiting a month or two and then all of a sudden the year is gone. So I'm beginning the year on January 4th with something I'm calling New Year, New Elevation. And it's a virtual retreat. And you want to come if for no other reason than to get the virtual background. Trust me, you are going to be impressed, all right? However, so I'm giving you that. And if you go there to my link tree, you'll find a link to purchase a ticket, and you can get 2 for the price of 1. So if there's someone you want to bring, this is a great time to do it. And you'll also find a link there for my freebie, which is creating your legacy. So if you've thought about starting something that you can leave behind for the family, get that. It'll give you some tips on how to get started. And I will have that information in the chat. I will post that right now.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, panelists. Thank you. And I would be remiss if I did not offer our attendees something as the expert panel moderator. So I invite you all to join me for my upcoming workshop next week on December 13th at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. In case you forgot my bio, I am a digital marketing strategist and social media manager. And the title of my upcoming workshop is Captivate Your Audience, Boost Your Income, and Impact More Lives. A marketing workshop for coaches and consultants, but really it applies to all service providers. I will drop that link in the chat. This is Miss Kenya. It has been my absolute honor and pleasure to be your expert panel moderator. And I had a ton of fun. I don't know about you guys, but this was an amazing panel. I so enjoyed getting to learn more about everyone. So give it up. Take yourselves off mute. Give it up for our esteemed panel.
Woohoo! For you too, Kenya. Yeah, too. Okay. You did an awesome job.
Yes.
Great job.
Okay, over to you, Sharia. We have Mr. Dale has made it. He's in the house waiting. And then we'll have our last 2 speakers, and then we're gonna have everyone offer a promotion. So have your links ready to drop, ladies and gentlemen. Please, preparation is the key to our success. Thank you.
Okay, we're ready. So we have the next person up, Dale Gibson. Are you ready, Dale?
I have a bio.
We're gonna play the bio. Okay, so give him some energy,
What's his time, please?
He has 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. 10. All right, here we go. Whoop, whoop.
Dale Gibbons is the founder of Business Breakthrough Advisors. He has built 3 7-figure businesses, started coaching and consulting in 2007, and has since dedicated his career to abolishing entrepreneurial unhappiness. Dale and his wife, Tabby, reside on a recreational farm in southern Indiana, and they have 2 sons who are currently serving in the military. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Dale Gibbons.
Come on, give it up, give it up. Come on, y'all, give it up. Come
Thank
on
you so
down,
much.
Dale.
Thank you so much. I'm very impressed with the energy and all of the beautiful people here. It's really, really pretty awesome. And I appreciate your invitation, Dr. Pat. I really do. So I know I have I think 10 minutes here, so I'll share my screen and then go through something I think you guys will find, based on what I'm hearing here, very profound and very beneficial for all of you. So let me do that real quick. Let me share a screen. Got to work the tech and make sure the tech's working for us. All right, fantastic. So that should be coming up there any minute. Very good. So my mission is actually to, as Dr. Pat said in the intro there, is to abolish entrepreneurial unhappiness. And one of the ways I found to do that is through discovering that there are actually some very specific things happening in our businesses that I like to call the 9 flows. And I'm going to go through part of the 9 here and give you a brief introduction to the concept of flow. And you know what flow is, because flow is when you're feeling your best, you're doing your best work, and you're producing profound results. And it was actually the Greek philosopher, a pre-Socratic philosopher named Heraclitus, who said that there's a flow to everything in the world, everything in the universe. He said, no person ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he's not the same person. And he also said that in Greek, pantare, or in English, everything flows. And I want to give you an idea of what flow actually looks like whenever you see it in life. And this is only a couple of ideas. There's some very natural flows that also show up in nature. But here's one example. When things are working well for you, that's how quickly you can change 4 tires and fill up your car with gas. Here's another quick example. This is an example of flow. These gentlemen are actually harvesting pineapples.
Wow.
This is when your team is working together, everyone is doing their part, and things are really happening and getting done. So there's a couple of examples of flow right there. And there are actually 9 very specific flows in life and business. The first 4 are very introspective. They're very much about you, the person. The second 4 are very much about your business. And then the final one, number 9, has a category all to itself. So we don't have time to cover all 9 of them, but I am going to share the first 4 with you. The first flow, I heard you guys talking about this a lot, so I know you'll agree with this. The first flow is a flow of thought. It is where really it's the wellspring from which most everything, if not everything, in our life comes from. So the flow of thought. And every day when we wake up and our mind becomes conscious again, we enter into what I call the emotional whirlwind. And there's a positive part of the emotional whirlwind. You'll see that at the top. And then there's a negative part down at the bottom. And everyone is working toward making their way up to the positive part of that emotional whirlwind, ultimately to love, joy, and happiness. And our thoughts actually determine in large part where we are in any particular moment in this emotional whirlwind. The negative emotions down at the bottom, research suggests that it's actually Barbara Hendrickson from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, has done a lot of research on this, determined that the negative emotions tend to be about 3 times as powerful as the positive ones. So when we were raising our kids, my wife and I, when one of the boys would say something negative about the other, we would say, that's a put down. Now you owe your brother 3 put-ups. And that idea came actually from her research. And so the emotional whirlwind is very powerful, and we need to know where we are at any moment in time in that whirlwind. And so what people are really purchase, what we trade our time and money for, is anything that we believe will move us to the positive part of this emotional whirlwind. The means to that end is different for everyone, but in business, we call it value. So when we talk about doing something value added, it means we're doing something to move our audience to the higher parts of their emotional whirlwind. And so that's the flow of thought. The second in the 9 flows is the flow of energy. And from the flow of thought, it determines largely what our energy is like. I heard many of you talking about energy, so you're experts on this topic, but for our purpose here, there's 4 forms of energy. There's spiritual energy, there's mental energy, there's emotional energy, number 3, and then number 4, there's physical energy. So those are the 4 forms of energy that we should be managing and paying attention to on a constant level. And so that's number 2, the flow of energy. Okay. The third flow in the Panta Rhei system is the flow of creativity. So if you think about this, if your flow of thought is healthy and positive and in a good place, then odds are the flow of energy is also going to be healthy and positive in a good place. And if your thought and energy is in a healthy, positive, good place, it's a good likelihood that you have a very good, positive flow of creativity. You can do creative things. You can come up with novel ideas. There's actually 4 stages of creativity. And this actually was developed by a French economist called Henri Poincier, and Graham Wallace actually finalized these 4 in the book called The Art of Thought. So the 4 stages of creativity, number 1 is preparation. Number 2 is incubation. And incubation is really preparation is where we give form and everything to the problem that we're trying to solve. Incubation is where we turn it over from our conscious to our subconscious mind. 3 is illumination. This is where we have the epiphany moment, maybe in the shower or on a walk. And then 4 is verification. This is where we verify whether or not our idea is actually valid, because not all ideas from our creative work are actually going to work. They're not necessarily going to produce what we hope they'll produce in the world. So those are the 4 stages of creativity. That is the flow of creativity. Number 4 is the flow of work. And there's a general order of operations here to these, and they're in a very specific order for a very specific reason. You can make a case that some of them could move around. There's certainly a serendipitous, there's sort of this very interdependent relationship between all 9 of these. But the flow of work comes after the flow of creativity, because when you have an idea, you have to act on it. When you have a potential solution, you have to take action on it. And so that's why we have the flow of work as number 4. There are 3 forms of work, and these are very important. There's work. Remember the term value before. Value is anything that people are willing to spend their time or money for, and that is always a higher emotional state. There's no exception to that. It's just that, remember, the perception of the means to that end is different for each person. For one person, it might be a new car. For another, it might be a vacation. For another, it might just be a good, healthy relationship. So 3 forms of work is number 1, the value-added kind. Remember what value means. Number 2 is the non-value-added but required work. So when you fill out your taxes, more than likely your clients aren't willing to pay you for that, but it is required, and it's work that has to be done. So there is non-value-added but required work. And number 3 is the non-value-added but not required work. This is the work that nobody's willing to give you time or money for. It doesn't add any value to anyone, and it's not necessary. It might be watching TV for no good reason, maybe not a great show, and sometimes doom scrolling social media is a good example of non-value added, not required work. So those are the first 4 flows in the Panta Rhei system that I've developed. This is my unique work, my magnum opus, sort of my life's work here, that is all culminated into the system, these 9 flows. All right, so we don't have time to cover all 9, but if you want the 9 flows in total, you're welcome to go to my website. You can, of course, scan that QR code, and you can download the 9 flows in highly successful businesses there, and enjoy it. It's all of it's in there. You'll also be You'll also get an email that I publish every Tuesday and every Wednesday. It's called AI for Profit and Flow. And it's my compliments and my gift to you. And Dr. Pat, I appreciate the opportunity to share.
Awesome. Awesome. Are there any questions that you all would like to ask before we move on? Anybody have any questions? Thank you so much for that awesome presentation. I love how you manage your PowerPoint. So professional. I love it.
Thanks, Dr. Pat. Thanks for the invitation.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay, great, wonderful. So give Dale some energy for that wonderful presentation. I really love that.
Thanks so much.
I think those are very vital to our human existence. Okay, so we can bring forward Sandy Abbott. Is Sandy here? Is Sandy here?
I am here.
Sandy? Where is
I'm
Sandy?
right here.
Sandy,
Okay,
Sandy.
ready.
Where's she at? She's here?
Just,
She left?
I'm here. I'm here. No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay. All right. All right. So thank you. This has been a great event. All Dr. Pat's events are great events. So real quick, I want you just to wave your hands if you feel like you wear too many hats in your business. Okay. We all do. We all do. I mean, there's no way around that. So, it's important to know when it's time to outsource some of those, to get rid of some of those hats. Some of the reasons why people sit there and come up with not outsourcing is that they're just starting out and they don't have any clients yet paying them. So of course, don't have money to pay someone to do something, you can't hire them, but you can barter with them. And I do sit there and stress that if you barter, you still need to put a value into your numbers so that you can have that for your future balances. They also don't outsource because they're trying to save money. It's because they don't sit there and take the time to do time audits on them to see how much time they're actually spending. Most of the time, that money spent can go to paying someone because they can make more money than what it would cost to hire someone. They don't think about the fact that when they don't outsource, mistakes can be made because, yes, and I'm going to use bookkeeping because that's what I do. Yes, they can do bookkeeping. Anyone can do bookkeeping. But there's certain things that trained bookkeepers look for when they go in there. Just like with social media, there's certain things that social media, people who specialize, the experts, know what to do in social media. I mean, we all can go onto Canva and put together a post and throw it out. But specializing in that, seeing what is working at that time versus, what might have been working, 10 years ago that you read out of a book. Someone that's been in there isn't going to make the same type of mistakes. When you have to go back and fix those mistakes, that's going to cost you more money. So not being able to afford really isn't a big option either. So, you really need to get in there and see how much it's costing by not outsourcing. And I hear all the time people sit there and say, but I need the help now. I can do it. I just don't know how. No, go find those little experts that are running small groups that you can join for a small fee and get some of the training until you're able to really get in there and outsource. If you have any questions, please feel free to, shoot me an email, a comment on LinkedIn. My information is definitely in the chat. Thank you.
Woo, awesome. Woo, woo.
Okay. So thank you so much, Sandy, for that.
Thank
And
you.
anyone needs a bookkeeper, be sure to look at Sandy's link in the chat. Okay, so we are down to our final speaker for the day, an insurance broker, Yvonne Worry. Come on up, Yvonne. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you willing? Are
Yes,
you
I'm
ready to
ready.
take the platform and bring it all to an end?
Come on, come on.
Thank
Give us.
you, thank you, thank you.
Give us
Thank
a
you
Where
for
are
good.
you?
allowing me
Where
to.
are you? Where are you?
All right.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay. How you guys doing? Well,
Woo,
like
woo.
you say, I'm an insurance broker, and one of the things that I like to serve is finding the right plan with the right benefits to the person, because like I said, not all plans are perfect. But from that point of view, I always say for whatever we get, we can do the best. As long as your medications and your doctors are there. But that is one of the friendly reminder that we always, they have different times, different, especially enrollments. So we can review the plans, and sometimes at least you will know when the next opportunity to do a changes can happen. But my always, the message that I want to always like to share, and it's because I know makes difference in my life, and is that the words have powers. And I always make that reminder because that's how we created our reality, and we are building a future that way. And even for simple as like you just said in one moment, I am mad. I mean, you can't even just put yourself into expression, say negative things, and you will feel in your body through your actions to that. Okay. But when you say something nice, or you change it the words to something that is less emotional, like instead of saying I'm mad, is I'm like just like I'm disappointed, or I don't like that. You know, it's a very mild reaction to your body. You feel it physically and emotionally. So that's just to be aware of all those words that we say. And I always say it, I speak all day. So that's why I learned to be quiet, to quite aware of what I'm saying. So I'm just inviting you guys, like every time that you speak, or especially in those hidden moments that we don't, it's better to just breathe and saying that our words are really matters. And we start to learn to say it one thing at a time. And then over time, we're going to be more aware of what we're saying, because we know our life is changing and the people around us also. So thank you for having me today. So this has been one of the amazing, as always, Dr. Patricia Roger, you are always creating places and bringing people that always show you something new. And thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. And just so you know, just to bounce off of what she just said, yes, she set me up last year with the plan. We had, it's tedious for me to go through all those different plans. They send you so much mail to the house. Everybody promoting their company. But I called Yvonne, and she took care of it. I just wanted you to know, Yvonne, I'm not changing plans. I love what I have for Medicare. That's my story of sticking to it. Over to you, Sharita.
Okay. Thank you so much, Yvonne. We have to pull up the other panelists, Dr. Rogers, Gail Dixon. When we shifted earlier.
That's okay.
Can we go ahead?
I'm on point.
Okay, great. Gail, apologies, but we had to make some adjustment earlier and just saw your message in the chat. I was a bit busy earlier, so I'm sorry about not replying. So let's go ahead and bring on Gail Dixon with the heart movement. Are you ready, Gail?
I am. Thank you very
Give her
much.
some energy,
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
Give her some energy. She got some good stuff to share.
I'm taking that in. Thank you. Thank you all very much. So I'm here to talk about the power of self-talk. We've had a lot of talk today about all the conversations we want to have with each other. And the two most important conversations that you will have in your life are ongoing conversations. The first is the conversation with your higher power, however you know that higher power, the source that creates, sustains you, and works and supports your wholeness. And the second is the conversation you have with yourself. And what I have found is that many of us keep up a regular pattern of self-talk that is not nearly so kind as the talk we give to other people. And if you've ever found yourself spilling something and saying, oh, that was stupid, or I'm so clumsy, or tripping and saying, gosh, 2 left feet. It's amazing how accustomed we can get to the negative self-talk. And as entrepreneurs, we have a bunch of negative self-talk that can keep us from stepping up, stepping out, and being the visible entrepreneurs that Dr. Pat is encouraging and teaching us how to be. And those things in us really come from 2 sources. One is from fear or lack, and one is from fear of not being good enough. So I am here to encourage you to switch some of that negative self-talk and some of that ongoing loop in your self-talk to include these simple affirmations. Number 1, there is enough. Whether that's enough time, enough money, enough clients, enough wisdom, enough connection, whatever it is, there is enough. The second is, I know enough. Many entrepreneurs get into the paralysis of following coach to coach, mentor to mentor, and never stepping into the arena with their business because they think if they learn just one more thing, they'll do it perfectly. I know enough, and I will continue to learn, but I know enough. And the third thing, the most important thing, is I am enough. I am good enough. I am kind enough. I am knowledgeable enough. I am enough. And when there is enough, and you are enough, and you know enough, you cannot help but step confidently into the place in the world that's cut out just your size. The space that you're meant to fit in, the space that you are meant to fill so that you bring power, light, and love to the world. Make your self-talk kind and confident. Remember, you are enough, and there is enough. Thank you.
I'm off mute. Woo, woo. She's a powerful speaker.
Beautiful.
Soft-spoken,
Beautiful message. Thank you.
Soft-spoken, but very powerful. I love it. Thank you, Gail. Always. You know I love
Welcome.
And Ann, did you just pop up? How are you, sweetheart? Thank you for coming. I didn't see you earlier. I don't know how long when you got here, but I just recognized you. I appreciate you. Okay, so with that, Nick, are you on camera? Would you like to introduce yourself, Nick? The floor is
Sure thing.
yours.
Hi. Yes, thank you. This was some great energy. I love the concept. I love listening to everybody. Love the panelists as well too. So thank you very much. Yeah. And yes, so I'm Nick. Nick Gorbarry. I'm down in Australia. I am a Canadian who is in Australia. And yeah, so thank you very much for having
And
me.
thank you so much for coming. I appreciate
Yeah.
you. Where did we meet at? Did we meet on LinkedIn?
We met on H&P, and then you were on the AI profits.
That's well, okay,
Yeah,
got you.
yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much for
Yes.
joining us.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you.
that. Love that. Okay. Sherry Leopold, you up. You got 30 seconds.
Thank you, Pat. I am appreciative of that, and I am so happy to be here. I am the founder of the Wow Warrior platform that lifts women of worth, which is what WOW is. Inside of that, I have an award program that I do during Women's History Month, where I highlight wonderful women and women who know their worth, who are writing their own history and creating and living their legacy, and do it while lifting others.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's Pat.
Sharon Fillmore, you up? These ladies are in my network, our network, we network together. Well, go ahead. Nice to see you, Sharon. Thank you for
Hi,
coming.
nice to see you. I'm Sharon Fillmore, and I am the Mary Poppins of Family Wellness. What I do is I help families create harmony within their home and with their extended families. A little bit about my background. I have 45 years in healthcare. I'm been a registered nurse, nutritionist. I'm a verbal Aikido master and trainer, which is a form of verbal communication. I'm also a healer, and I have all kinds of programs that I offer to families and individuals to help them find harmony in their families.
Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. I'm just trying to do a quick round robin. Next, Margaret, 30 seconds. Y'all go ahead. Take it away. Margaret, you next. I'm just doing a round robin. I want to hear from everybody. You muted. You muted.
I work and I specialize with single fathers, and you may think, why men? And I get that asked so many times, why men? I find that during the COVID, when the lockdown was really hard, it was a lot of single fathers were really, really struggling. A lot of men were really struggling, and they feel that there was no help or support for them. And what we then do as an organization, after the COVID, I then started to sort of run workshops specifically just for men. In those workshops, it was to inspire them, to motivate them, and get their life back on track in terms of also how to cope. Because we found a lot of them had a lot of anxiety, depression, and feeling that they weren't bringing their kids, giving them as much support that they needed. So during this class and the system, it's really kind of taking them through that journey. And also from there, we created a platform, which is called a Father Talk Show platform. This is where fathers can come in and share their story, their journey, what is happening in their life.
I'm gonna cut you off, Margaret. Margaret, you speaking tomorrow. I'm gonna cut you off because you speaking tomorrow. You're gonna have to hold that to the bar. You finna preach up in here. Doc, 30 seconds, y'all. Come on, y'all supposed to know your 30 seconds infomercials.
Hello, I'm Darbasi Cripps, owner of DarsCreativeCards.ca. Every card I make from the heart is created uniquely by me, and there are no two alike. And I hope you'll visit my website at DarsCreativeCave.ca. Sorry, make that DarsCreativeCards.ca. Thank you.
Thank you. Make sure you drop it in the chat. Next we have Darlene Pastor. Come on, bring it on, bring it on. I just interviewed this team of authors the other day, and that book is amazing.
Absolutely. My name is Darlene Thorne, your caregiver's co-mentor, and I help caregivers retain their lives and help them to prioritize their time and also build their business, because that may be something else that they've been called to do. And I help them to do just that. As an author and speaker, I am your caregiver's co-mentor. So good to be here today. It was incredible, Dr. Patricia.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so don't you have an announcement to make for a book? You trying to get some, you do finish?
I am also, yes, I am the visionary for an anthology that is for caregivers, those who are caregivers and want to share.
How many caregivers do we have on the platform? Wave your hand. That's the first question. Okay, now, so y'all connect with Pastor Darlene. You could go ahead.
I'll put my information in the chat.
I just want to make sure we have some caregivers on here. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Pastor Pink. Make sure you put that in there. And I'm going to meet you after Saturday. I have another event with Rock Shot tomorrow, and I'm really burnt out. I'm going to take 2 days to recover. So I will meet with you on the latter part of the week, and I will take care of my contract part of it. I love
Thank
you,
you
you
so
know
much.
that, and yes, caregiving
Mwah.
is definitely a gift. Next, go ahead. We have on the platform Miss Vivian. Let me hear from you, girl. 30 seconds. Don't preach no scriptures, books.
But you don't want me to preach now? Come on,
Don't be
girl.
coming up with the long sermons. No, I'm just messing with you. It was nice
No,
meeting you today.
I'm
Go ahead.
Vivian. I'm from North Carolina. I am a podcaster. I am the founder of God's Kind of Woman, which is a platform to promote women in their walk, in business and in their spiritual walk, and to walk out their purpose that God has given them.
That's right. Awesome. Now, y'all, hope y'all taking note of these people with names that have these podcasts. Visibility is everything. Branding is essential. Okay, we've been blessed today with a lot of podcasters.
And we have a retreat coming up in April. You have an
Okay.
opportunity to sponsor. Got it in the chat.
Okay, great. And be advised, I will be sending out the chat, but you all can save the chat. And if you don't get that chat bridge, one-time fee, $197, he knocked off $50 for you. Get that chat bridge. I'm telling y'all, it's a lifesaver, and you'll never have to worry about fighting with these chats again. But if you don't make the investment in yourself, you're shortchanging yourself. And we also are going to have, matter of fact, he has a training every Friday at 3 o'clock. All of that information is in the chat. And every event I have, I'm talking about it because it's just it's hot. It's working for me. Yeah. So I'm just telling y'all. Okay, make your life simple, but it's an invest one time for the rest of your life. You don't even have to pay that fee no more. $147. Okay, so now here we go with I want to hear from Dr. Das. You hanging in there with me? He's in India. What time is it in India?
It's 3:21 a.m. here.
What time?
It's 3:20 over here.
That's
3:20
love,
a.m.
y'all. Give him some energy. Isn't that love? Is that love and commitment? And people always, I had somebody from Australia tell me the other day, oh, the time don't work. Well, I've been to 2 or 3 of their networking events. Guess what? I told him, I said, honey, you cannot have success without sacrifice. We all sacrificing ourselves right now. It don't matter what you're doing it for. We all. So that collaboration, I wasn't cussing out. That was a slip. I was trying to say that collaboration stuff, and my tongue got tied, needs to go out the window. We need to live up to it. We need each other. That's my story. Introduce yourself. Go ahead, Track 2 Digital. Got 30
Thank you,
seconds.
ma'am, for inviting me on this particular platform. I am Soumyadipta Das. Everybody call me Das. I help coaches and consultants to generate quality appointments for their business and automate their business. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming. He used to have his whole team on the platform. Okay, so this is a blessing. Oh, Jen Fallon, how are you, sweetheart? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You was pushing this event too. You go, girl. I met her one time, and it's just the way it works, y'all. One time.
Yeah, so blessed. I'm Jennifer Falloon. I am owner of Vorsa Investments, and we're a real estate syndication company. We help busy professionals own real estate without being landlords. We rescue them from the volatile stock market and put them on a smooth racetrack to consistent passive income, tax breaks, and significant back-end payouts. So the question is, you're working hard for your money, but is your money working hard for you? So Jed at Vorsa Investments, and all of my info is in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Go ahead, Christine. Christine Skiff.
Hi, I'm Christine Skiff. I own Gift and Author Publishing. We are a full service publishing house. We have all the services of the large publishers, but we are geared for independent authors. Through us, you get to maintain your creative freedom, and you keep the rights to your books. We have a full staff from editors, illustrators. We even have bulk printing in China, if that's something you want, and we do marketing for the books. So I'm excited to be here. I have to say, Dr. Pat, this has been an amazing experience. Thank you so much for having me. I am truly blessed to have been here today. Thank you.
And I'm truly blessed that you made it too. You was in my head. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I had your name mixed up with somebody else. I said she ain't signed up yet, and she want me to buy her book. Listen, listen, not buy your book, but I am definitely in. And I'm glad you got a chance to come and see why I was so choppy the other night, because I had a lot of things going on. When you're serving a lot of people, people are pulling on you and you got to answer the call. And sometimes it just kind of, and you was in the line of fire. But I love you, right?
I love you too, Dr. Pat. It's all good.
I'm signing up for her book too. That's another collaboration book. Did you make that announcement in the chat or anywhere about the book, or did you fill up all the chapters? I think you said you had 3 left.
I just put it back in the chat. It's been in there a couple times. This is
okay.
You're to business owners. It's a great form of marketing for your niche. So
yeah,
if you're interested, contact me.
Okay, great job. Awesome. Thank you so much. And next we're gonna have Jasmine. You want to have something to say right quick? Introduce yourself. I know you got quite a few connections out there that you've been giving me all these links to connect with. Whatever. Go ahead. I'm just.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jasmine, and I help small business owners, busy business owners, to gain visibility on Facebook and Instagram. So I help you basically to create an opportunity to get yourself known, and then also to generate leads and sales. So if you're interested in learning how I can help you, feel free to book a free 30 minutes strategy call, and I'll connect with you, and we'll get to see how I can help you to achieve your goals. So I'll leave the chat. I'll leave the links in the chat.
Thank you. I love your accent. I've never heard you talk.
Yeah, I'm from UK. Well, I'm African, but I'm from the UK.
Oh, love it. Okay, so I'm gonna say this, and then I'm going on to the next person. I'm gonna call Simone Washington. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you too.
Hi.
And I did identify everybody at the beginning of the event, but I just want y'all to say a quick introduction. But what was I gonna say? Go ahead, Simone. Go ahead. Oh, I wanted to tell everybody, please download all your emails, because that's the only way you're gonna build your list. And everybody's throwing all these links out. We all got so many links out here today. Every event we do. Every platform, but the only way we're going to get results, you got to put them in your email list. And if everybody would just structure an email, if you know how to group those emails, put them in a group, Dr. Pat's event, and you come to the next one, you're going to have some more to put in there for Dr. Pat's event, and you do that for wherever you go. Send out one email to remind everybody. Don't think that people are going to look in none of us are that important that people are going to remember to go to that chat and look us up. Follow up. That's all. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Send out one standing email to all these people, and then make yourself known to them and just remind them. That's what I just wanted to say that. Go ahead, Simone. Introduce yourself, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. This has been such a wonderful occasion. Thank you so much, Dr. Pat, for creating this space for us. And thank you for everyone who's been here, making this a valuable experience for all of us. My name is Simone Washington. I am the owner of Kiasi Technology Solutions. I offer one-on-one customized technology training for those of a more mature age. These clients are retirees who are now entrepreneurs of small businesses, and they need to learn software to run the back end of their business, or they just are retirees and they have more time and they have adult children and grandchildren that buy all of these devices for them that are collecting dust in the corner because there's no one that has the time to help them learn how to use it. And so that's where I come in. We have a consultation. You tell me what you want to learn and we learn it at your pace. And that is what I offer. And if you're a small business owner and there's a software you need to learn or a technology that will help you be more successful in your business, that's where I come in. So
okay, great job. You did so good. You did so good. I love all the 10 minutes you're talking. But no, okay, that was good. Put your information in the chat, Simone, because the time is almost 5 and we got to go with Dr. V. Dr. V, is that your name or Vanessa?
Vanessa, but I'm known as Dr. V now. Okay. It's like I'm a little honorary doctor. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Dr. Patricia. This was an amazing event. Yeah, I'm known as Dr. V, the best-selling book strategist. I help individuals become bestsellers in my projects.
Yep.
I'm so excited about this new project that I'm working on. It's called Joy 365. We have 353 authors on board. We only need 12 to close the door. So it's going to be an amazing project. And it's not just because of me, but it's because we'll be working with 365 co-authors. You can connect with them. They're all over the world, Nigeria, South Africa. Pardon me?
Go ahead.
Canada, Germany, Korea, Venezuela. They from all over. And it's
That's good. Can you throw out your price? And what is the number of words you're looking for? I'm just curious. I've been in your books before, but I think that's important that you throw out the words
so
that they write.
So
sometimes people don't know what they don't know, and they don't have all the information. They're not. So I think you have a great price on that little word number. So just throw that out.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. So the price to join us is $367. We each write for one day. They will submit a professional headshot, a short bio, and your bio is up to 50 words. You can include your name, title, social media information, and your city and state. The title, we ask you to keep that short and sweet because it's a lot of us and we don't want people.
Okay, we don't need all that. I just want you to tell them, how many words do they have to write for the $300?
250 to 300 words, and they can also submit an affirmation because we're going to have 2 books. We're going to have a journal and a devotional for your 367.
Thank you. That's what I need. I just need the meat. Sometimes we'll be on platforms like we got to get to the meat because that's what makes people, Thank you for sharing that. And yes, I made my first international bestseller with her book. She's been doing this for years. So anyway, next we're going to hear from Suzanne Haney.
Well, hello. Hi, thanks so much for inviting me. And what a valuable day. I loved being here. About me, I'm a transformational life coach. I teach spiritual laws, a little personal development, and a little science and psychology. I love helping people discover that what they think really is what their lives turn out to be like. So I have a workshop on Sunday coming up. If anybody wants to stay out of the shopping mall Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. Pacific, I have a free workshop. Come and get some tools to carry you through, make it a wonderful 2024.
Okay, thank you. And I'm assuming you put that in the chat because I love networking.
I did. Thanks so much. Thanks for having me. This has been wonderful.
We love the network. Okay, so I'll check all of that out. Next, I want to hear from Star Smith. How are you, sweetheart? Bet you're on Facebook, LinkedIn. Go ahead, girl.
Yes, thank you so much. This has been an honor to be part of this engagement, and I am so excited to be here. This is pretty much one of my very first speaking engagements. I am an advocate for foster care kids. I am open to any and all engagements, virtually, personally, face-to-face. All my information is in the chat, and I'm just so excited to be here, and God is truly blessing me, and I'm just overwhelmed with everything. This was wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, who did I miss here? Carmen, go ahead, girl. Carmen, I see you hiding over there.
I'm here. I'm a regular. I've been attending Dr. Pat's events for a couple years now. Down here in Miami, where she began, she went from live events to online events, and I've just been following her around. But I'm also a WPN member, and I am a travel advisor. I've been in the industry for almost 40 years. I own Travel Talks and Go by Dream Vacations. We specialize in multi-generational travel, brides and grooms, luxury clients, and incentive travel. And I also work with coaches and groups to assist them with planning successful